welcome back to another play-by-play live stream. We got Jeris in the house. My name's Tim. How you doing today, Jeris?
I'm doing pretty well. And yourself?
Not too shabby. It's going to be an interesting game today. Washington going against the 2-0 Philadelphia Eagles, who a lot of people now have the Eagles in the top 5 of the power rankings out of nowhere. Some think that they're the best team in the NFC. But how do you feel about this Eagles team so far this year, Jeris?
Trash. Okay, like I'm not buying the hype. Who they play? They play Minnesota. Okay, who they play the first game?
They played Detroit the first game.
And they played Detroit the first game. Look, good offense. Okay defense. We'll see. They're probably going to destroy our defense today. Okay, so he'll probably look good again today. But no, they shouldn't be no Super Bowl contender. For what? Hey, because you beat the Lions, okay? You beat the Vikings. Really? Okay. You beat us, then I'll think about it.
Then you think about it.
Beat us, and then I'll think about putting you in that category.
Do you take any stock? Yeah. Do you take any stock on how they really stifled Justin Jefferson last week? Justin Jefferson obviously going nuts in week 1. Last week had a very pedestrian game by his standards. Darius Slay, James Bradbury. Great corner duo. Do you think this is a tough matchup for Washington to throw the football, or do you think the receivers are going to be enough to take down this Eagles secondary?
We're going to destroy your secondary. I stand by what I say. There's not no defense in the NFL that can stop us. We stop ourselves. That's the problem. But, I mean, I don't. I mean, you can give them credit for stopping Justin Jefferson, I guess. But they don't really have nobody else. I mean, you got Thielen, yeah, and Dalvin Cook, but, I mean, you pretty much knew where they were going. And that was they was just predictable. That was their problem. They knew they was going to Justin Jefferson. And they just said, okay, screw it. We'll take him out the game. And then Kirk Cousins just went and did Kirk Cousins-like things. So, which is why he's Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they don't have the weapons we have, and Justin Jefferson ain't Terry, okay? That's number 1.
Mm-hmm.
2, they don't have Curtis Samuel.
Wait, did you say Justin Jefferson's not Terry?
No, he's not.
Didn't you have Justin Jefferson as the number 1 wide receiver?
Yeah, I had him that. But he ain't Terry.
All right, fair enough. So
that's because I had to take Terry. No. Y'all know I love Terry, so that's why I didn't. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said before that, I said taking Terry out of it. I got JJ as number 1.
Fair. Oh, okay. So taking Terry out of it. Okay, that makes more sense. Well, what's up, everybody? We got 27 of you in the chat early.
They don't have Logan, and they don't have Dotson, and they don't have Gibby or JD.
But I just wanted to say, give this moment to, hey, hit the like button early and often, and that will help the stream continue to get seen by more people and hopefully more clicks. That would help us out a ton. So the 28 of you here already, please hit the like button. And if you're new and you're here already, thanks for stopping by. Subscribe to the channel. I would assume most of you are our subs. But yeah, make sure you hit that like button early and often. Ready for the game. Got my gear on. Says Dominic. Eagles fan stink. Says fight for old DC. Who cares about your gym? Pat's a cool guy. It's okay. He could have some. You don't have to hate on Pat for talking about his gym. But hey, it's all good. Cousin is an oops, we didn't cover deep type of quarterback. Otherwise, throw the middle and hope the linebacker doesn't lurk. Lol. Yeah, he threw a nice ball to Irv Smith last week against the Eagles, and it got dropped. So I wouldn't say that the Minnesota Vikings were just getting shut down. It was like they got behind, and the Eagles are a team you don't want to get behind against, right? You never want to be behind, but the Eagles especially, because they run the ball so effectively, and their secondary is good enough if they can, or is really, really good when you're able to just back off, and now you have to be forcing it downfield. That Eagles secondary is going to make you struggle if you get behind. So that's why I said in one of my keys to victory today, we got to hit them in the mouth early. We got to get up. Like, let's not have this, we're down 10-0 early in the game like we've seen several times before. No, let's get. I want to see that 10-point lead or 14-point lead up on the Eagles, and then make Jalen Hurts have to fight from behind, which is something we haven't seen the Eagles have to do yet this season. And will Jalen Hurts be that guy to be able to bring him back? Because he's looked really, really good as a front runner so far. Really, really good. I love what I saw for him on Monday night. But if we can put him on the back foot, I think that's how we beat him. What do you think? Do we have to get off early, or do you think this is a team that we could beat anyway?
I was going to say this before we started. We got to score quick. Because what they're going to do is, you know what to happen. They're going to run the out defense off the field. But what you can't do is allow them to. I mean, I'm loading the box. If you beat me throwing, you have to beat me throwing. Mm-hmm. You're not beating me running, because that's time possession, which we don't need them to be able to control. So I'm loading the box. And I'm forcing Jalen Hurts.
You know, I'm going to read this comment to kind of piggyback on what you're saying. Do you think the secondary will play better without William Jackson III? Apparently he is listed as out for this game. Do you think this actually helps the secondary, or do you think this hurts? The backup, I guess, would be Benjamin St-Juste, and then probably the next in line would be, if I were to guess, maybe Christian Holmes or Danny Johnson.
St-Juste is, like I said, y'all know how I feel about him. He's actually going to be playing in a spot where he belongs now.
You think we're going to move him outside, or do you think we bring in a Christian Holmes to play outside?
If you bring in Christian Holmes, you might as well not even send a defense out there. Okay, you might as well not send. St-Juste is going to be where he's supposed to be, on outside, where he will be great at. But it depends if they run this stupid zone, which they absolutely shouldn't. They should run man coverage, especially now that Cam's back. But
yeah, without William Jackson, now we have Kendall Fuller, and they have a good wide receiver duo themselves, Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown. Now you have, I guess, Kendall Fuller on A.J., and then you have Benjamin St-Juste on Smith, or do you vice versa that?
What I think they're going to do, they're going to sacrifice Goddard. They're going to say, look, okay, Cam going to lock you down, so we're going to sacrifice you, and then they're going to try to get one-on-one on the outsides.
Yeah.
So if they're going to, we can't play a million yards off the ball this game. We just can't. Not a million.
That's going to allow them to run easier too. Like, now we have to come up and pray that we can stop the run when we're so far back. Real quick, a big shout out to 4G63 Addict. Thank you for becoming a new member. You got a skin in the game. For 99 cents, you can become a member and help support the channel. You can also become a member on Jeris' channel as well. We have 2 streams going right now. The link is for my channel is in the bottom of his description, and the link for his channel is the bottom of my description. So if you can support both channels, that way it'd be great. But thank you. Big shout out to The Addict becoming a member. Keeping on the secondary, and you can continue with what you were saying, but somebody also asks your thoughts on Bobby McCain, and I don't know if they're just trolling to get you started, but it's a question in the chat.
A.J. Brown about to have another 10 receptions for $155. I lied to you, not y'all think he might go for 200 yards this game. He has Kendall Fuller and Bobby McCain guarding him.
Yeah.
Like, AJ gonna go crazy.
AJ's gonna go crazy. Yeah, you can get these cool emojis. It doesn't show up on StreamYard, unfortunately, but if you see in the YouTube chat, we have the emojis that you can get if you become a member that you can use in the chat. Thanks for Bod for shouting those out. 20 buses drove down from Philly, so a lot of Eagles fans are there. The Eagles travel to FedEx very well anyway. It's only a 3.5-hour drive or so, if that, like 2.5-hour drive to FedEx Field from Philly. So they usually travel pretty well to our house any darn way. But yeah, good for them to, I guess, sending buses. Short, quick passing game has become the run game for today. Yeah, what did the offense need to do? We obviously started slow last week, and I know that you love to get the ball to Terry McLaurin, but let's say they do double him consistently. What's the game plan to beat this Eagles defense?
Get it to Curtis. Get Gibby going.
Short intermediate throws.
Yep. And JD. Make
Yeah, I
those
thought that was a
linebackers
problem. Yeah, I thought
make
that was
those
a problem
linebackers
last
work.
week with we were throwing it too much downfield, or we're trying too many long developing plays, and that allowed the Eagles D line to get some pressure on Carson, and then nobody was open for him to get the ball to, right? Because it's easy to cover Terry if all he's doing is running a go route, right? Like if you're just running go, 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 you put a corner underneath, safety over top. I mean, that's easy money, right? Where Terry is tremendous is being able to get out of his cuts. He's got tremendous quickness and speed. Same with Jahan. Same with Curtis. Make those mesh patterns, man. Get across the middle. The comeback routes, the out route, everything. Attack all angles of the field, basically every play. We even had one play last week where we had Logan Thomas and Gibby, or J.D. McKissick, one of the two, in the same exact spot. Why are we running routes to the same position? Spread that defense out. Make them get into one-on-one matchups that you want. If Curtis is one-on-one with a linebacker, that is where you go every single time. No linebacker in this league is shutting down Curtis Samuel one-on-one. Or if you get Terry somehow in the slot on a safety, that's where you go. Like, get the matchups you want and make sure you spread that ball around. That's how I see us potentially winning this game, is spreading them out, and that will open up the run game as well.
I want Terry to get the ball.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to continue to say this. We're not winning without getting him the ball. It's not happening.
Yep. Get him in space.
He was open a million times. I told y'all this.
Yeah. It is frustrating, especially in a one-on-one matchup. They never seem to even look his way off the ball. It's weird. Brian Robinson out there running routes. Possibly he's back next week. No, he can't be back next week because he's on the IR. The soonest he's allowed to be back by rule is week 5. But it's great for Brian Robinson right now. Absolutely. Oh, here we go. We got a big super chat from The Addict. What's up, man? Every week I got the game in my left ear and Tim Sports Talk on my right. Appreciate you guys. Love your weekly insight. Hail! Well, thank you very much, Big Addict, for the super chat. We appreciate that. And yeah, and we love the idea of try to match up the game with our play-by-play if you'd like. A lot of people say they do that and enjoy it, and I really appreciate you guys with the kind words. It's always fun for sure. But anyway, did you have any comment on what he had to say?
Nah, I appreciate it.
Excuse me. Make sure I got my water. I got a cough, man. It's terrible. I did take some cough medicine before I went live, so hopefully I don't cough too much in your ears. But
I want to see Terry get the ball. That's what I want to see. He's making 20-something plus million. He should be getting 20 plus million worth of targets.
Yep.
I don't want to hear, oh, well, we have other weapons. Yeah, well, so does Joe Burrow. And Jamar Chase still gets 1,400 yards. So I don't want to hear that. Get Terry the ball.
I'm creating a poll right now. Eagles by 10 plus. Who's going to win this game is going to be the poll. Who wins? I got Eagles 10 plus. We got Eagles 1 to 9 points.
Go to Legacy's comment.
Okay. Yep. Right after I get this started, I'll go right to there. Yep. No problem. By 1 to 9, by 10 plus, and then we got Commanders by 1 to 9, or we got Commanders 10 plus. What is your prediction on this, or what would your vote be as far as? And I'll go to the comment that you said. But who's winning and by what? So I got Eagles by 10 plus, Eagles by 1 to 9. Commanders by 1 to 9, or Commanders by 10 plus. Where do you see this game fitting?
Commanders by 1 to 9. You know what? Commanders by 10.
Commanders by 10. I love the confidence. I got the Eagles today. I can't lie. I'm the more realistic one, and hopefully that brings out some what do you call it? The NFL loves to prove me wrong is basically what I'm saying. But here we go. You said you go to Legacy's comment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. He says, do you think the lack of Terry's way is missing that time to get used to him? Oh, so like missing time in the offseason, I guess is what he's asking. Do you think that has an effect on what's going on?
No. When you're running wide open, you don't need chemistry. Just throw it to the wide open man. He's not even looking his way. Literally, every play, his eyes go the exact opposite end. If it's man coverage, I don't care. I'm going to the exact opposite end.
They didn't see him have a problem on that deep ball week 1. That was a perfect throw right to Terry.
Yeah, but how long it take?
Walk-in touchdown. I'm just saying, apparently they know how to get to the ball to him sometimes. Why not more often, right?
He had 2 catches that game. And I don't even know how many he had last game. What, 4?
4 touchdowns?
No, catches.
Oh, yeah, not a lot at all. Terry's definitely...
He didn't even have a catch in the first half. That's a problem.
Yeah, he went 0 for 3 in the first half, and I think he may have had 4 catches in the back half. I think you might be right. It's not been a hot start for Terry whatsoever.
If they actually played in the second half the way they played in the first half, we would have had 3 receivers over 100 yards.
You know what I will say, though, about Scott Turner's offense is we actually saw him hand the ball off to Terry. That was nice to see. We actually saw a jet sweep to Terry, getting him the ball in different ways. And yeah, it's not happening enough, but I'm happy that it at least happened once, and it means that their mind is going to that way a little bit at least.
On the 4th and 1?
Yeah, that 4th and 1. I thought it was a great play.
It's a great play, but
Tim picking against us, imagine. Yeah, Eagles win 52-10. Y'all trash. Jeez! Tell me how you really feel, Giants pride. He looks better. He looks like Jacoby Brissett little brother. Who's he? I don't know.
He's talking about me.
Oh, Jeris has a point, says Double. Carson Wentz is going to shred the Eagles defense. Hope he doesn't make many mistakes. Yeah, so we've seen him throw 3 interceptions here in the first 2 weeks, right? And he's combined those with 7 touchdowns, so you got to love to see that. But 3 interceptions in 3 weeks is a little bit high, obviously. That's on pace for 20-plus interceptions on the year. Do you see him cleaning that up at all this week? Are we going to continue to just sling this thing around, and that means we're going to see some bad interceptions occasionally?
Yeah, they're going to continue to sling it around, as they should, because that's the only thing we got. Because they clearly does not know how to call a run game. Let's go break the interceptions down. He had one, the Trevon Walker one. Okay.
Yep.
The second one he stared down. The third one was just too hot.
Yep.
So were they just? Were they egregious interceptions? Like, it's how you view the interceptions. Like, is it just like he's just trash and he just threw a pick like directly to the guy, or is it a reason?
I would say 2 of them he did. Right, the one to Logan was not a great throw. He was triple covered, not open at all, and he overthrew it. It was a bad throw. And the Jahan Dotson one was he just stared at way too long and waited too long for that. The Trayvon Walker one was a tremendous play by Trayvon Walker. I give more credit to Walker rather than hating on Carson right there, because Trayvon Walker wasn't even supposed to be in that gap. Walker just read screen and came in and reached for it full extension and got that interception. So I'm assuming that's the one that people are saying it's not his fault. But and to say that it's Scott Turner's fault, it is a little bit of Scott as far as calling way too many screens. I mean, the screens seem like we're seeing like 7 or 8 a game, and they almost are predictable when they happen, right? And I think that we do call a ton of screen passes. But yeah, I don't know. I would like to see Carson clean it up a little bit better. But obviously he's off to one of the hottest starts as a Washington quarterback. Actually, I think the hottest start. And he's off to the hottest start ever from a quarterback switching to a new team, into a new offense, into a new scheme, with new receivers. And he's still playing tremendously well. So I do like me Carson Wentz. You knew that I loved that pick before we even traded him. You did too. We both wanted Carson Wentz here before that even happened. So I'm happy we have Carson. I think he can be tremendous. It's just we do see, unfortunately, like Pat McAfee says, because he watched them all last year being a Colts fan, it's like you're going to have tremendous high-level moments that make you think that Carson is a top-tier quarterback, and then you're going to have moments like, what are you doing? Why do we have to do that play on here? Like, why do we have to throw that pass? And so far, we've seen that in a microcosm in the first 2 weeks.
Bro, if you're going to get those plays, how about those plays? Throw it to Terry. Okay?
Yeah, to give him a chance. Yeah, instead of Cam Sims' deep pass on the flea flick.
That was just going Scott Turner. Like, I don't know why he was in on that play. That was just stupid.
Yeah, he will clean it up in the INTs. He's still getting used to the offense. He very well might, E-Man. He very well might.
Yeah, the Redskins game, let's go to Terry. Okay? I can't stress that enough. Like,
yeah,
it's not rocket science.
Do you all see we wanted to get Garoppolo? I think that's hilarious, but what do you think about the interest that Washington apparently had a trade in line, but that it fell through because he failed a physical, I believe, like failed the injury report, and so then Washington didn't want him anymore.
That would have been the stupidest trade that you could make, because you just be a top 5. You would have been bound for a top 5 pick. Like, unless your idea was one of these quarterbacks was going to be your future, and he was like a bridge for that, unless that was their mindset, which I'm sure that it wasn't.
Do you think we would have traded more for Jimmy than what we would have traded for Carson? Like, we traded a 3rd-round pick and a 2nd-round pick, most likely, for Carson. Do you think the value would have been higher?
If they would have traded that more than what they traded for Carson, we're idiots. and I better not. They better not come out with a trade for the organization's sake, because that's going to tell the fans a ton.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious that Jimmy G did not want to come here to Washington. I think that's hysterical, and I'm so glad he didn't, because I don't want anything to do with Jimmy. But here's League of Legacies giving us a super chat again. Keep it up, fellas. Appreciate you guys. We appreciate you, Mr. Legacies, giving a super chat and just giving us some questions to answer. Appreciate you being here. Make sure we have 105 of you early. I appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button. And if you are new, subscribe to the channels. Remember, we have 2 channels going on at the same time. We got Jeris' Corner with the guy on my left. The Sports Talk, the Tim Sports Talk is me. And if you are on one of our videos, go to the bottom of the description. You can find the channel link to the other one. Make sure you give them a like as well, and subscribe to both channels, and appreciate all of your support. And you become a channel member to help support that as well by hitting that join button next to the subscribe. Anyway, moving on with some comments. Glad we don't have Jimmy. Yeah, give up a first for Jimmy. Could you imagine? Oh, my Lord.
They probably did. That probably was the offer. The 11th pick.
Yankees have been so good to me. Thank you, Yankees. Oh, yes. Did they win today? I actually bet on the Yankees as well. No, wait. They haven't played yet.
See what toughness and physicality means today.
Yep. Oh, there's Roger Smith. Yeah, that's right. The RSO offense, full on and well over there in Philly. Jeris, you still believe Carson winning MVP?
He's definitely on pace.
He's number 2 in the statistical categories.
So he's on pace.
Yeah.
So I'm not crazy.
We're using him for sure. The Snyder effect on players.
Now back to what I was saying.
Yep.
How many touchdowns thrown by my boy?
7?
No, I'm talking about today.
Oh, today? I see at least another 3. I think we're going to throw another 3 tugs.
And I think we're going to throw 5.
That'd be a big day.
I'm doubling down on Carson throwing 5 touchdowns.
12 touchdowns in the first 3 games? That would be massive.
Terry gets 2, Jahan gets 1, Curtis gets 1, and Logan gets 1. He goes for 5 tubs.
I love it. Jeris needs to take command of that white wall. We gotta get you some Washington memorabilia for that white wall, or get you some stuff on that wall.
Yeah, I'll get some.
Yeah, hang up a jersey or something. I don't know. That's fun. My dad just puts a Redskins blanket in the back to give something, and he has the cross back there too. You should get a cross for Christian Jeris. Get a cross, a nice, maybe a burgundy cross, a nice banner in the background, for sure.
I'll see. I will see.
Legacy throwing a super chat your way. Appreciate you very much, Legacy. Thank you so much.
Appreciate that. I needed it.
Our defense stays on the field for 61 minutes somehow. In a 60-minute game. Stays on it for 61 minutes. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, man. How many turnovers do we expect from Wentz? I'm going to say
0. I got
1.
420 yards passing, 5 touchdowns, and no interceptions for Carson Wentz on the day. He has an MVP performance, knocking off his former team, the Philadelphia Eagles, and the world goes crazy.
Here's a great comment here. Cole Turner is my X factor today. What up, Big Simple 422? Go subscribe to Big Simple if you haven't already. But Big Simple 422, says Cole Turner is my X factor today. What do you think about the rookie getting his first looks here in Washington? Do you think he gets a big day?
No.
Okay.
I mean, he'll be in, but he won't have no big day. The big day will be by number 17. That's who will have the big day. 17 is going to have the big day today.
William Jackson wanted nothing to do with the Eagles wide receivers. That's hilarious. How do I subscribe monthly for support? I appreciate you, Santiago. Next to the subscribe button underneath the video, it'll have a join button. You hit that join button, and you could then select what level you would like to be. 99 cents gets you a skin in the game, and then I have 2 other levels if you would like to support that way. And then Jeris, same thing. If you go to his channel, next to the subscription button, hit the join, and you could become a channel member there to support monthly. So we appreciate you guys. Dreamer, says Aaron Dean. Again, as long as Carson is throwing 3 TDs to 1 interception ratio, I don't care if he has 30 INTs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People are like, oh, man, the 2 interceptions in the first game. I'm like, if you're throwing 4 touchdowns every single game, I'll take a pick or 2 every game because clearly we're moving the ball at a high rate at that point. So I love that.
Yes, buddy.
DRG says there's good amount of red in the stands today. That's great to hear, considering we've heard that the Eagles are apparently traveling well. Gotta love to see some support here. And they apparently have been showing up most of the year, which is nice. So that's awesome. Diami Brown, watch out. Do you think we get a Diami sighting today?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think he's just too far down the depth chart. It's not even necessarily I think he's a bad receiver, but at this point, he's the 5th wide receiver at best.
Even him. Most likely they could have ran that play for Diami, not Cam Zams.
True. I thought Turner was inactive today. No, Cole is sorry, I thought you were talking about Scott Turner inactive. That's why I started laughing. But no, Cole Turner, I believe, should be active today. I heard that he was supposed to be off the report. No, he is out today. Never mind. I apologize. That's weird. I thought he practiced all week. Did he re-aggravate it? But no, Cole Turner is listed as out. Thank you for correcting me there, Asan. I appreciate it. Why did I think that he was playing? My fault. I apologize to the crowd. I guess Cole Turner will not play today on this one. So ignore me on that. I apologize. So Cole Turner is out. Maybe do you think that has more to do with just precautionary because they like the tight ends they already have? They like Thomas, Bates, and Amani Rodgers.
Just giving them more time to rest. That's all.
Yep.
Because once Cole get back.
What does the highest payment get you? A personal dinner with Tim? I haven't thought about that yet, but I have to come up with something. I got to come up with members only comment or content in general.
Highest payment. Oh, I think my highest payment is like you get the like
come on stream with you.
Yeah.
To debate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That's my highest one.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe we could do that for like skins in the game. Like you guys can come on and skins in the game and give your comments as if you become a highest member channel member. That'd be cool. It's still 60-40 Eagles. Yep. The stands are gonna look like. Okay. So it's Eagles fans are showing out for the game. Okay, fair enough. The stands are gonna look like a Christmas with red and green. Yep. What up, Gabe? How you guys doing? Well, we got. Any minute now, we're going to be starting this game. I'm over on there. I'm watching the Madden highlights there, Jeris. Do you see the same thing?
Yeah.
And then now a pizza commercial with Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
All right, so perfect. Looks like we're pretty much on pace. Do not put Brown back there. Brian Robinson in warm-ups was truly inspirational. Can't wait to see him back there. Was he doing warm-ups today? That's awesome. I didn't realize somebody was saying he was running around. I didn't know that meant running around in warm-ups. It is truly unbelievable that he is able to, let alone walk right now. He is running on a football field in cleats without support. Like, tremendous. So fortunate, so lucky. And I'm very happy for Brian Robinson. He's not a guy I wanted in the third round, but I absolutely did not want him to get shot because I loved what I saw in preseason from him, and I hope that he comes back. But even more importantly, obviously, for his health. It's crazy that he's even able to walk right now. 3.5 weeks after being shot, or 4 weeks maybe at most? The last thing you want is to have me as a guest. Yeah, true. Members only. Tim on OnlyFans. Yeah, we that will never happen. I promise you that. I promise you that one. Nobody wants that to happen, first of all, but it ain't gonna happen either. Who cares about the Eagles fans? True. No, I want you to take me to lobster stuffed filet mignon. All right, well, I'll make sure to make that highest level than $100 a month. Now, you know what? If I make it $100 a month, I'll take you out to a nice filet dinner once a week. There you go. What service do you all use to watch? We both watch on YouTube TV. That's how we watch it. Washington Common Doors. That's funny. He's out there running routes. That's incredible. Like a week ago, he was doing agility exercise. Couldn't believe it, right? Talking about B-Rob. Tim, did you see the reports about the owners trying to get Snyder to sell or force a vote? I'm just gonna stay out of that one. I'm cautiously optimistic. I hope one day it happens, but until it happens, I'm kind of like in that, spiteful fan mode of I don't think it's gonna happen until it happens. I'm glad you didn't want him to get shot. Yes, I'm glad that had to be said, right, Pig? For sure. But yeah, what do you think about this report? Do you take any stock in it that Dan Snyder might be forced to?
You heard that report like 3 times in the all season.
Right.
That clock don't mean nothing to me.
All right, here we go. We're about to get started. So the Eagles are going to kick off to Washington. So we get the ball first. I'm curious on who selected that. I'm going to try to listen in. But I wonder do you think we selected to take the ball, or do you think they won the toss and deferred?
They won the toss.
All right. Let's see what happens here. I'm curious if they will mention it.
Visual.
But we're about to get started here for Washington. Yep, Eagles won the toss and deferred, and there is the kickoff. And it will be a touchback to start the game. Yeah, I see a lot of green in the stands. A lot of green. But here we go. Carson Wentz will start his first drive on the 25-yard line to start this game 0-0.
Wow.
What's up?
So we're a top 10 offense, basically.
Statistically, probably.
We're second in passing and 8th in scoring.
There you go.
Visual.
All right, visual. Let's do it. That's right. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for Washington. Under center, 3 receivers bunch to the right. Gibby the single back. Motions over Curtis, and they're going to hand it off, and he makes a guy miss, and he's off to the races down the sideline and pushed out of bounds with a gain of 16 yards. Little jet sweep action here on 1st down.
There we go. Now we cooking with fish grease.
There we go.
Now we cooking with fish grease.
That's an absolute amazing hat. Thanks, man. I appreciate the hat. All right, here we go. 1st down and 10, the second play of the game. Carson Wentz in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Looks like a 5-man down. They're going to rush it. Quick play action. Quick throw. Tipped up in the air and nearly picked off. One of the defensive linemen got a hand on there. I think it was Hargrave that got his hand to knock it down and pop it up in the air. It was number 90. And yeah, his left paw nearly went right to Hassan Reddick. That would have been a horrible, unfortunate series of events, but it does hit the ground harmlessly. And we got 14.5 to go here in the first quarter. 2nd and 10 at their own 40-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. Now Gibby motions out to the right. So 3 receivers to the right, empty backfield. Wentz pointing out the protection. 5 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. Here comes a blitz. Has to get rid of it quickly, and he does! And he finds Curtis Samuel for a 5-yard gain. There's the hot route I wanted to see. I talked about that in the, the film review, that we never were hot routing. I love that the first drive of the game, we see a blitz, and we immediately fill where the blitz came from. Perfect. I'm glad that my film breakdown actually brought something to the game here. Maybe he watched my film breakdown, you think?
Nope.
3 receivers to the left. 3rd and 5. Takes the snap. Steps up into the pocket. Avoids the... Nope. He will go down. It will be a sack, and that will force the punting unit. Sweat coming away with the sack.
You want to know what's crazy? Their Sweat got a sack before ours.
Their Sweat got a sack before ours. Yep.
That's crazy.
Ooh, Charles Leno just got destroyed on that one. Yikes. He just threw him to the side. Oh, look at that. He wiped the sweat off his brow. That's funny. They're not brothers, are they? Did I hear they're brothers?
No, they ain't no brothers.
Okay. I didn't, for some reason I remembered somebody saying they were, but then I was thinking I didn't think they were. But anyway, Tress Way punting it away, and it'll be fair caught at the 13-ish yard line, and that is where Jalen Hurts will start.
They don't got no good field position. So, that's good.
True. Del Rio sewage showtime. Uh-oh. Taking season has
we about to find out what this defense is made of, but I already know what they made of.
Let's see the bend and break defense.
You better know it.
3 and out. Commanders O-line sucks for sure. Not really, though. They're not terrible, but Charles Leno, I didn't like that signing in general. I didn't like the idea of going cheap on a left tackle, but it is what it is.
Why?
Why? Because did you just see Josh Sweat?
I mean, he played great last season.
Last season? I thought he was okay, like solid, but not great. I thought we could do a lot better at a left tackle.
I just disagree.
This is why you differ, right? We need to draft some linemen or some good vets, right?
Our offensive line is fine. Bars.
O-line blows. Yep. Unfortunately, Leno just got destroyed on that one. It was only a 4-man rush, and Carson Wentz basically had no time in the pocket. But we do have a couple of injuries, obviously, there. But we have Wes Switzer now at center.
That's why you should be calling Eric Flowers.
True.
Told you that. You don't listen. You're like, oh,
I didn't want to cut him in general.
We don't need Eric Flowers. We don't need Eric Flowers. I told you about what we needed, and that's what we needed.
Call stands, catch by Diggs. Oh, you're talking about the... Yeah, let's take a look here around the NFL. So we got 0-0 in the Baltimore, New England. 0-0 Kansas City against the Colts. And Colts are 3rd and 1. 3rd and goal from the 1 right now. So they may score early. The Saints have the ball against Carolina. Still 0-0. Chicago 0-0 against Houston. Looks like they're going to be lining up for a field goal. And Buffalo, 1st and 10 at Miami's 28, still 0-0. Minnesota still 0-0. Cincy still 0. So nobody scored yet. So nobody scored early in any of the games thus far. Looks like the Bears will be the first one to get points on the board. And we're about to get started on defense here. So Jalen Hurts coming onto the field for the first time today at their own 13-yard line. Eagles offense has been looking tremendous. Let's see if they keep that going. A.J. Brown goes in motion from left to right. 2 receivers to each side. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. And nowhere to go for Miles Sanders. Jonathan Allen and Montez Sweat immediately there for the tackle. And that'll be a tackle for probably a loss of 1. No, they say you get back to the line of scrimmage. So good stuff there on 1st down and 10.
Trash. Who was 37? Oh.
For us, is that Corn Elder or something?
Christian Holmes.
Christian Holmes. Okay. Here we go. In the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Here comes a blitz. Throwing deep. And that will be pass interference.
Oh, my gosh.
That is not... Who is that? Oh, it's Wild Goose.
Who is this?
Wild Goose, one of the corners we signed after the 53-man cut. It's Ricard Wild Goose,
We
a
have some
young
guy
corner.
named Wild Goose. We have a guy named Wild Goose playing NFL football.
That's almost as good as my favorite name ever for Washington, Fish Smithson. But Ricard Wild Goose is a good one. But yeah, he got all over number 16. That was an easy call.
Oh my gosh.
Wild Duck. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 35. Takes a snap. Hand off to the left side is Sanders, and he escapes the pressure, and he's going to get a 7-yard gain. Jamin Davis came up and laid a big hit on whoever that blocker was, but he didn't complete the play.
How many times they go to the left side of the field? That's 2 times.
All right, 2nd and 3 now for the Eagles after the 7-yard run to the left. 12 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 3 receivers to the right. 2nd and 3. Brown goes in motion from right to left, takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Sanders, and Sanders will get the first down. Nice hit. Who was that? Was that Curl? Nice hit by Cameron Curl, but not until after getting a first down. So 4-yard run for Sanders. Move the chains up to the 46-yard line.
The defense finally back.
Are you ahead of me, by the way?
No, I'm actually like 2 seconds behind you.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff. No, play action. Tipped up in the air, and it hits the ground harmlessly. Good defense by Jonathan Allen. Look at Jonathan Allen getting some early pressures and some tackle for losses. Jonathan Allen getting through the offensive line and gets a hand on that football. Bang. Oh, nearly got the sack as well. All right. So it'll be 2nd and 10 now for Washington at the for the Eagles at their own 46-yard line. 4 receivers to the right. Empty backfield set here for Hurts. Now he motions one over to the left. It's Gainwell. Takes a snap, looking to his left. Quick throw over to the right, and to the left, and Kendall Fuller makes the grab for 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 5 at Washington's 49-yard line.
Okay. Please, we got y'all the field right here.
Big 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 5. I need everybody press man coverage. I need everybody. Watch for the read option.
Here it is.
Watch for Dallas Goedert or quick
Empty backfield. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Has to escape to his right. He does. He's trying to run for it himself. No, he's going to throw it. And no good. Incomplete. Great coverage by Benjamin St. Juste. And great job by Cole Holcomb not allowing Hurts to get the first down with his legs. It looks like they followed our plan, and they did a QB spy a little bit. Cole Holcomb acted like he blitzed, waited, and he came up and made sure that Hurts could not run for the first down. Good thing about Cole Holcomb has a tremendous speed.
Great defense.
Tremendous speed.
There
you go. All right. There is going to be a punt here for the Eagles. So both teams punting the ball on their first drive. Let's see where they end up with it. It will be into the end zone. Not a very good punt. It didn't even have a chance.
Kid Dax Milne started to learn his lessons from last week.
That's funny.
You
watch your channel too.
Richard Sherman 2.0. You see him? Richard Sherman 2.0.
Richard Sherman 2.0. Yeah, they watch your channel to game plan. Yeah, it's amazing. It's almost like we know what we're doing here. So, good deal. What's up, everybody in the chat? Appreciate you guys being here.
Sherman 2.0. William Jackson. Throw him in the slot.
They get to the wrong spot faster than anyone. That is funny. YouTube TV. Yep, that's what we watch. But you have to pay for it. It's something you have to pay for. But here we go. Let's go ahead and hit around the NFL real quick. Cincinnati on the Jets 12, still 0-0. Tennessee scores the first touchdown in the Raiders game. So they're up 7-0. Detroit has the ball 0-0 against Minnesota, and Buffalo scored against Miami, so they take an early lead. The Texans have the ball down 3-0. Saints have the ball in Carolina territory, but it's 4th and 27. Yikes. And then Colts score 7-0 over Kansas City, and looks like the Kansas City is going to have to punt it away to the Colts. There's that. And Baltimore over New England. No, it's still 0-0, but they just have the ball at their own 36. But Washington will get the ball back here at their own 20-yard line. They did get one first down on the first drive. Wentz got a ball tipped away, and then he ended up getting sacked on third down. What'd you see on that first drive of Washington, and how did they improve?
Man, I can't really judge the first drive. I mean, it's the first drive of the game. I can't really complain about anything right now, at least. But I see they not going. They getting what they call it. They getting a short pass game going to get the ball out of Carson's hands quick when they do try to send a blitz because they do got a good defensive line. But their linebackers aren't very good. So I would like to see us take advantage of their linebackers in this game more. And try to run the ball. I don't even think did we even run the ball once on that drive?
We did do the jet sweep, but we have not seen
Yeah.
Gibby.
I want to see Gibby. Let Gibby work. Gibby work.
Yep. All right. What I loved about that first one is the hot route. I love that. But here we go. 1st and 10. Carson Wentz under center. 2 tight ends on the left side. 2 receivers out wide to the right. Gibby the single back. Takes a snap. Play action. Wentz steps up into the pocket, and he's going to go down again. Who is this one? Was that Trey Turner just getting destroyed by Fletcher Cox? Yeah, that's going to be a tough matchup all day long if we see a lot more of that. Fletcher Cox should not be blocked one-on-one. That is silliness if I've ever seen it, especially not by Trey Turner. Yikes. All right, well, now it's going to be 2nd and 14 after the sack. And Carson Wentz in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Gibby motions out to the right side, looking to throw, pumping, and Carson Wentz is going to go down again. That is 3 sacks in 2 drives for the Eagles. I don't know if Carson Wentz didn't have somebody open. Looked like a quick throw. Or was it just good coverage by the Eagles? Looked like he looked Terry's way, but didn't pull the trigger. He pump faked, and down goes Wentz. Hargrave getting the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile long. 3rd and 23. 2 receivers to each side. Most likely a screen pass, a Bruin. Oh, somebody jumped early. Was that a false start?
Yeah, on the no, I think.
I believe that is a false start in Washington, so that'll be half a distance to the goal. It'll be 3rd and 26.
Oh, my gosh.
Leno Jr. gets called for the false start. He's already given up a sack and has a penalty. Not too good.
Yeah, just hand it off in this situation. Don't even try to risk it like we did last game. Have him get up, just hand it off the middle.
Yep, 3rd and 26. Definitely not likely to complete. 3 receivers to the right. Wentz in his own end zone. Takes the snap. Handoff to J.D. McKissick, and McKissick will give the punter a little bit of room, getting tackled around the 10-yard line. Tressway will come in to punt it away.
I mean, he got sacked like a million times.
Y'all thought we had a good start? Absolutely not. This start is abysmal. We needed a good start is what I said, but this start is not what I wanted to see. 3 sacks in the first 2 drives. That is abysmal. All right, Tressway in to punt it away. Takes the snap, and there's the punt. No real pressure around him. It's a nice booming punt all the way back to the 33, but he's going to have room to run. It's Savonte Smith. Smith slips the first tackle and then will get tackled at about the 44-yard line. So the Eagles will have nice field position here early against Washington's defense. They're winning the field position battle, but can Washington quickly get a 3-and-out, or will we see the Eagles get their first points on the board? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. No, just kidding.
Stupid. I mean, the offensive line has been atrocious. Like, now he don't have time.
Yeah.
And it looks like he doesn't want to force anything, which he shouldn't in a moment like that, because you don't know, I mean, if somebody's coming behind you or He doesn't even have time to set up shop. So what I need to see was what I haven't seen from Scott Turner for Carson Wentz. Why don't we just get him out in motion, out on the edges, throwing on a run? Why not? I haven't seen that one time.
Yeah, move the pocket.
Exactly.
So they don't know where to go, because right now he's just trying to step up in the pocket, and our guards are getting destroyed.
Exactly.
By
Carson Wentz
them.
we have yet to use his mobility to our advantage. He has a huge arm. Get him out on the edges. Why don't you? Like, why are you just making him fixing their target? Move him. Move the pocket. Like, come on. You got
this is tough, because our guards are not going to stuff Fletcher Cox, Hargraves. Like, these guys are not going to win that game. So we got to move the pocket and get Fletcher Cox and company guessing where they have to rush to. If they know they just have to rush to the middle of the pocket, it's just going to be a long day for those two. So, yeah, I completely agree.
Now they got to come out here and get an upstart. But I'm going to say this. You kids the same thing last game. You got to put points on the board. You cannot keep sending out this trash defense. You can't. You can't. You got to put some points on the board. I still have yet to see a run from Scott Turner outside of that one where he just had to run it up the gut. Run the ball. Try to establish something running. And if you can't, figure something else out. I don't want to see no second half adjustment. I want to see a now adjustment. Don't wait till later on in the game to try to do an adjustment. Make an adjustment right now.
Every week, if the D now it's O-line.
And if they're gonna get pressure like that, now it will actually behoove you to actually call a screenplay. Like,
yeah, but the thing is, they're getting pressure without blitzing. Like, it's not even like they're sending a bunch of blitz and the screen would work well. Like, they're just getting there with 4. But here we go. Hurts at his own 44-yard line. Puts Brown in motion from right to left. Takes the snap, play action to nobody. But he's going to keep it himself, zigzagging around, and he's just going to have to slide. And why did not throw it away? Jamin Davis is going to get credit for a sack.
You're supposed to stay outside leverage. And then the guy was going to come around and get him. Like, you just got juked out your shoes for nothing. Stupid.
I like what our defense is doing so far. We're doing a good job of not letting Jalen Hurts destroy us with his legs. And it seems like the secondary is holding up decently so far. We'll see if we can keep it up. Jack Del Rio obviously getting a ton of criticism, rightfully so, but the defenses look strong so far early. Here we go. Hurts in the shotgun. 2 tight ends on the right, 2 receivers out wide to the left. 1 tight end motions now over to the left, so 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Play action. Hurts steps back. Has time. Throwing to his left and tipped up in the air. Good coverage by Kendall Fuller. Devontae Smith, the intended target, looked like it was thrown a little bit behind. And that's what I love to see. We're stopping the run game early, and we're not letting Hurts beat us with his legs.
Press coverage.
Yep,
we're
there it is.
Playing press coverage. It's not rocket science.
Absolutely. Great coverage there by Kendall Fuller. Visual, true. Thank you. Great
That's
coverage.
That's when you play press coverage, Jack Del Rio. Play it again.
Yep, here we go. 3rd and long. 3rd and 13 here for the Eagles. 2 receivers to each side. Hurts drops back to pass, throwing to the left side, and it's immediately batted away by Benjamin St-Juste. St-Juste wants a penalty on offensive PI, didn't get it. He may have had a chance to intercept it.
Bro, put him on the outside. He is Richard Sherman 2.0. I told you about him.
Look at him.
Put him on the outside.
Yeah, I think that was a good no call.
Give me that. That's A.J. Brown. That most people view as the top 10 receiver. He's shutting them down right now. Yep. I told you about him.
Here we go. Fair catch at the 11-yard line by Dax Milne. 16-yard line is where the offense will start this next drive.
Lock him down.
7:15 to go.
Locking him down. That's Saint Goat Richard Sherman 2.0.
What in the world is getting into Jack Del Rio today? It's like he heard the criticism, and his defense is looking a whole lot better. They're forcing Jalen Hurts to beat them in the pocket, and he is not that kind of quarterback. It's now the offense needs to step up. I wish this was a 7-0 game at least, or a 10-0, where now we're going to have to force Jalen Hurts to beat us with his arm. But, of course, the offense has started slow. It seems like we can't get that game where the offense is get going and then the defense at the same time. It's like one or the other. But hopefully the offense could step it up here, getting the ball at their own 16-yard line. What do you think about that comment that I made?
Agreed. That's what I think about it. I agree. I don't disagree this time.
There you go.
I agree this time. But the truth of the matter, it's time to get something going. We got some momentum. Let's keep it going. Because eventually, Wild Goose is going to give up a bomb. So let's freaking score.
Just get on the board. I don't care if it's field goal or tutty. Just protect Wentz and let him deliver. True. The same as last year, Tim. O and D were never hot at the same time. Exactly. That's what the great teams do. Like, look at Buffalo the first 2 weeks, right? It's like their defense is absolutely on fire, and then we all know their offense is arguably the best in the league, if not the best in the league right now. So,
Ooh.
Buffalo.
Think again, you watching them. We just ain't score yet.
We just didn't score yet. Getting shot probably, yeah. St. Juice is balling today so far. Yep. Yeah, Jeris has been on him since the day after we drafted him. He hated the pick the first day because he didn't know who he was, and he was like, this is dumb. Why are we taking this guy? But as soon as he looked into him out of Minnesota, he said, oh, never mind. This is the pick, and I'm so glad we got him. So there you go.
Because guess what? They're playing him to his what?
Strengths.
When you play into his strength, Richard Sherman 2.0 in the making. All right, now get it off Scott Turner and cheerleaders. I don't care about them.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10, Washington at their own 16-yard line. Tie ball game, 7:15 to go here in the first quarter. Carson Wentz takes the snap, handoff up the middle for Gibby. Gibby slips through the line and stays on his feet to get a gain of about 3, maybe 4 yards.
Thank you. That's what I wanted
first
to
down.
Get it to the best running back in football.
They give him 5 on the carry. I didn't see 5, but yeah, it's 4 on this carry. Stat correction, I'm sure, coming on ESPN. 2nd and 6. Oh, a little super chat. Red House, not Roadhouse. What's up? We need to get on the board. We're going to gas this defense with these short outs. Let's do it. Red House, not Roadhouse. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you. All right, here we go. Wentz in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Gibby again. And Gibby, fighting for extra yards, will get the first down. Bing, bang, boom. Gibby running hard.
What did I call for?
Yeah, you did. Call a little
I called for to hand the ball off to the best running back in football.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Maybe that'll help stifle the pass rush.
How they listen to me? Good things happen.
6 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Washington at their own 26-yard line. Wentz under center. Puts a man in motion. Takes the snap. Play action. Wentz rolling out to his right. Getting him outside the pocket and throwing it deep and caught for a gain of about 15 yards. Curtis Samuel makes the grab. Nice
What's
play there.
That I call for? Getting them where?
Outside the pocket.
Exactly.
There we go. Man, it's amazing when the coach listens to us. Let's see, does he catch it? The Eagles coach said no. Oh, this is an easy catch. Nice catch there by Curtis. A little bit underthrown there by Carson Wentz, but a grab nonetheless. Move the chains here. 5.5 to go in the first quarter. 0-0. 1st and 10. Wentz in the shotgun. Bunch formation here. Curtis goes in motion from left to right. Takes a snap. Handoff to Gibby. Gibby jump stepping around, and he breaks a tackle, but he will only get a gain of 3. Gibby running really hard today. Gotta respect Gibby. Yeah, the Colts up 7-0 on the Chiefs. You know why? Because I bet on the Chiefs. The NFL loves to prove me wrong.
Yeah, I'm glad he pulled that one down, because that would have been a fumble if he didn't.
First time with 3 sacks in the first quarter for the Eagles since 2014. Leave it to us.
Yeah, Terry.
Here we go. Jahan Dotson goes in motion from right to left. 2 receivers to each side. We got single back formation, 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for J.D. McKissick, I believe, and J.D. will get a run of 2 for the Commanders. 3rd and 5 coming up for Washington. Everybody keeps talking about Gibby's fumbles. He has yet to fumble in the regular season. We haven't seen a fumble since the first play of the preseason game, or the second play. Outside of that, Gibby has yet to fumble this game, and he's having a great year. 3rd and 5. 4 minutes to go here at the first quarter.
No, they ain't got to sing.
We're at the 47-yard line, our own. Jahan in motion, takes the snap, drops back to pass. Carson in the pocket, pumping, and down goes Carson again. There's the criticism of Carson Wentz holding onto the ball just too long. He's pumping. It's like he wants to get rid of the football, but he's not trusting what he sees. And at least he's not throwing an interception, though. I will take a sack over an interception.
I'm going to watch the replay first to see.
Charles Leno.
I mean, he's just getting abused and pumped.
Yup.
But I feel like he's putting too much of an emphasis of staying in the pocket. Like, I want the old Carson. Like, run out of the pocket. Like,
I want the ball out quicker. Like, where's these fast routes? Like, why are we taking so long to develop these routes? And here's a decent return here by the Eagles up to about the 22-yard line.
On that play, he could have snuck out on the right side so much earlier.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if this is the Heineke syndrome where they're telling them just stay in the pocket. Like, because there's no way he just stays in the pocket. That's not who he is. He's a playmaker. Let him be a playmaker. I feel like they're not allowing him to be a playmaker.
Right.
Like, I feel like they told him, hey, stay in the pocket.
I wish there was a hotkey to... G-Man agrees with you. Of Wentz hurt, put in Hal. Should have paid Brandon Sheriff. I don't know. I think this is some more that Carson is hanging onto the ball a little bit too long. Man, get rid of the ball.
I mean...
yeah.
Get rid of the ball where?
I don't know. I couldn't. I hate the camera angle for watching NFL games. Like, why don't we get the all-22 during the game so we can see the entire secondary and see somebody open? Like, I hate these play. It's like I can't tell anything that's going on past 5 yards down the line of scrimmage because they don't show it on TV.
Yeah. Maybe that's the whole point of them, because they know they can make money off of the all-22. You wouldn't need an all-22 if you can see it.
True. True. It's pretty frustrating, though, because it's like, all right, did Carson Wentz hold on to the ball too long, or did he not? No way I can tell, because I'm not at the game. I'm watching it on TV. It's like, was nobody open? I see him pumping, but it is what it is.
If you're on the 3rd and 5, right?
Yeah.
That's what your tight end is used for. It should be a play call for your tight end. You got Logan Thomas, Amani Rodgers. It's a play call for your tight end. Bring in a bunch formation. Put your wide receivers in a bunch formation, 3rd and 5. Put your tight end out on the opposite end. Give him a chance. Like, I feel like Scott Turner's missing some things.
True.
But we'll see. It almost seems like they just hide stuff until like they're down. Like they wait till they're down to like open up the playbook.
Right.
And say, screw it, we need it now. No, you need it now when the game starts.
Under center goes Jalen Hurts. Man in motion takes the snap. Handoff to Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders will get a hole and fall forward for a gain of 5 on first down. 2nd and a long 5 coming up for the Eagles. Conclusion, Wentz will get sacked every play. Thank you, everybody in the chat. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hope you are enjoying the content. 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. 2nd and 5. Hurts in the shotgun. Heavy formation here. Devontae Smith out wide to the right. Takes the snap. Handoff to Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders makes Cole Holcomb miss, but Jonathan Allen there to clean it up, and it'll be a tackle for a loss of about a half yard. 3rd down and 6 coming up for the Eagles.
You gotta get out the field right here, fellas. You know who Like I said, look for a quick out, look for an RPO. I look for him to get it. I don't even think Goddard's playing. I didn't see Goddard all game.
Here we go. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 3rd and 6.
Is he playing?
I think Goddard's playing. Is that not him right there on the left? 88? Number 88's Goddard, right?
Yeah.
Here we go. Hurts in the shotgun. Empty backfield set. We're playing way off the ball again. Takes the snap. Hurts looking to throw. Throwing it to the left side. And there's A.J. Brown for the first down. There's Kendall Fuller playing a mile off the ball. Jack Del Rio right back to his old ways.
On 3rd and 5, you playing that far off on A.J. Brown.
We're playing 6 yards off the ball and backing up off the snap. I mean, that's just a recipe for success. Am I wrong?
Like you have a safety over the top. Like, why are you worried about getting beat deep? And you're not going to run a double move on 3rd and 5.
Takes the snap, drops back to pass, going deep. And Devontae Smith makes the grab. Did he stay in bounds? Yes! The ref says he stayed in bounds. What a catch by Devontae Smith. Eagles trying to hurry up to the line. Let's take a look here at this replay. Caught. 1 foot in. Did his second foot come down?
No,
I can't tell.
Like it. No.
1. And no. Oh, they get the ball off in time. No challenge flag. Goddard. Quick throw, and it'll be caught for a gain of about 2.
Rivera, you're an idiot.
Oh, okay. Ron says they challenged it. There's the flag. He's pointing at it and saying, yo, I threw that flag before they called hike. What are they going to say?
Because St. Jude's definitely pushed him.
They do not say he got the challenge flag off in time. The refs are discussing this. Ron Rivera upset. I'm not sure when they threw the flag. Ron is saying, I threw the flag before they called snap. Nick Sirianni is upset. Let's see, when did he throw the flag? There's Ron. Oh, he did not throw that flag in time. He did not throw that flag in time. That is on Ron Rivera.
Why would you wait that long to throw it? And you all the way out in the field.
He took too long to throw the challenge flag, and the Eagles get it on the they get the ball off in time.
Come on, Ron.
2nd and 8.
Throw it if you knew he was going to throw it.
33 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Brown goes in motion. Hurts in the shotgun, takes the snap, handoff up the middle, and nowhere to go for Sanders. Tackled for no gain. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Eagles.
You just can't do that. Like, you're all the way out on the field. You know you want to throw it. He pushed him right there to make sure that he didn't get it.
You know what? I don't think that would have been overturned anyway. I think his left foot was down. I think that actually was a blessing in disguise, ladies and gents. Hurts in the shotgun, and they will let the clock hit first. Hit the end of the first quarter.
That wasn't a catch.
I think it was. I think his left foot actually may have been down on the ground. I actually think that would have been a catch.
It wasn't down on the ground.
Because when he caught it, his left foot was down, and then his right foot hit. I think that actually would have stood.
No.
I really do.
No.
I think that was actually a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a blessing in disguise. Because it wasn't a catch.
Like, I'm going to go back and look at this.
Yeah, go back and look at it.
At the wrist.
It wasn't a catch.
Let's take a look here. I mean, that looks like it's hard to tell from this angle. I think his left foot is down, and he has the ball in his hands.
Yeah, no, you just wrong.
Let's go back to another angle.
That's not no catch. His left foot didn't touch the ground. That left foot was clearly in the air.
No, I'm talking about he caught the ball when his left leg was planted. It didn't touch on the second effort. I'm talking about on the first effort.
He didn't have full possession of the ball when he caught it the first time. It was still bobbling.
Hold on. Let me know when the commercial ends so I can go back to live. Hold on, I'm going back to the replay here. Come on, show me a better angle! Freaking St. Juice is in the way of seeing if his foot is down or not when that foot... All right, I think this is the angle. Look. I'll send you this picture. His foot is on the ground and both hands are on the football. Send it to you.
It's on.
All right, I'll go back to live. I'm going to bring this up on stream.
They showing it right now. They showing it right now.
Here we go.
Not.
The left foot is down right here. This is a perfect angle.
Okay.
You see it? Right there, both hands are on the football and his left foot is down, and then his right foot comes down. It was a catch, ladies and gentlemen.
That's not a catch.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
You guys are missing the first step. Here we go. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Blitz coming. Hurts has time. Going to the end zone. And St. Juice there with the nice coverage. And that'll bring up 4th down. Both his hands are on the football. And his left foot is down. Did he lose control? It didn't look like he lost control to me.
When Juice pushed him, he lost control of the ball. Yes, it bobbled.
All right, if he lost control of the ball, then I'm wrong. If he lost control of the ball, then I'm wrong. I was looking for that step, but if he lost control of the ball, then it's. I think he got 2 feet in when he got both hands on. But if he lost control of it, then that's irrelevant.
Oh, okay, our defense is okay, cool.
All right, here's the field goal attempt, and the kick is good for Elliott. All right, if he bobbled it, that's fine. I can go look at
it. Wouldn't be a field goal if Ron Rivera threw the flag. That drives on Ron and his stupidity.
No. Look, I understand his left foot did not touch on the second effort. I understand that. I'm talking about his left foot was down when he got 2 hands on the ball, and then his right foot hit, and he brought it in. But if in that process he brought it in, he lost control, I wasn't looking at that part yet. I was on the steps. When he got 2 feet in, it's just, did he bobble it or not?
When he caught it, Juice tapped it, and the ball moved.
Okay, if that's the case, then that's a different question. I was talking about his left foot hit when he got 2 hands on the football, and then he got his right foot in. But if he bobbled it on his way to the ground, then that's a whole different conversation.
We need a score.
But here we go.
Get the ball to
Bro, the play is over? Well, what do you want me to talk about right now? I thought it was an interesting conversation because I think it may have been a blessing in disguise that he didn't throw it, but I would have to look at the bobbled ball or not.
But anyway, we didn't use no timeouts yet anyway, so it really wasn't.
I'm still waiting on the play to happen, so there's something else to talk about. We got a field goal, and we're about to get the kickoff. Here's the kickoff. After the 3 points for the Eagles, we get a touchback, and Washington will start this next drive on their own 25-yard line.
All right, guys, we got to do something. I mean, we run the ball. We may. What was I about to say?
Tim, you need glasses? I wasn't even looking at the ball movement yet.
Oh, screw the check. Run the play.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Carson Wentz in the shotgun. 2 running backs in the backfield. Curtis motions out to the right, takes the snap. Handoff to Gibby to the left side, and Gibby will get a gain of about 4 yards on 1st down. 2nd and 6 at their own 29-yard line. Well, we definitely did not let the Eagles score a bunch of points so far, so that's good news.
Yeah, wait till the second half.
But unfortunately, we haven't put up any points on the board yet either.
We got to put some. We about to put up some. We about to put up some points on the board.
Let's do it. 2nd and 6, 14:20 to go in the second quarter. In the shotgun goes Carson Wentz. 2 receivers to each side. Scanning the field. Now takes the snap. 4-man rush. Drops back to pass. Wentz steps up in the pocket and fumble! Eagles get it. Fumble, another sack. That's 5 sacks already on this football game, and the ball finally comes down.
To be open. Somebody has to be open. I gotta see it. I really have to see it. Like, I gotta see it. I have to see it. Somebody has to be open.
Scott Turner not happy, obviously, on that one.
I mean, Norwell's just getting. I need to see the field. Show me a field. I need to see if there's a receiver open. Somebody has to be open. It just has to be somebody. Like, I don't care. Like,
the ball. Brandon Graham gets the sack.
Oh,
here we go at the Washington's 24-yard line after the turnover. Eagles in the pistol. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap, handoff to the left side, and cuts it back as Scott, and Scott will only get a gain of 1. Great run defense so far for Washington.
There's just no way nobody's open. It's the same thing as last game.
That wasn't him. That was all O-line. I don't know.
He had some time. I don't care. Somebody had to come open.
13.5 to go here in the second quarter. In the shotgun. Goddard in motion from left to right. Now goes back to the left. Hurts takes the snap. Play action. Drops back to pass. Setting up the screen for Goddard. Goddard has blockers in front. Makes a guy miss. What a pathetic attempt at a tackle, and he walks into the end zone. Oh, my goodness. Who was that came up to tackle Goddard?
Cam.
Was that Bobby McCain?
No, it was Cam.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Was that really Cam? Are you ahead of me now?
No, I just knew it was Cam because Cam was on the left side.
It was Cam. That was a terrible attempt at a tackle.
And then just off a turnover.
Cameron Curl, what in the world was that tackle, bro? And there's the PAT, and the Eagles go up 10-0. Turnover leads to points, and that is the story of Washington's first 3 games, honestly. A lot of turnovers leading, I should say. Dallas Goedert gets his first catch of the game, and it is good. No, excuse me, that was his second catch. Good for 23 yards and a touchdown. Man, tough. Let's take a look here at the rest of the league. Baltimore up 7-3 over New England. New England has the ball. Colts up 7-6, 4th and 9. They're about to get a field goal, so they're going to be up 10-6 against the Chiefs. Carolina 10-0 over the Saints. Chicago up 10-7 over the Texans. Buffalo tied up 7-7 against Miami. Looks like they're going to score a field goal here. And Detroit takes a 14-0 lead over the Vikings. Vikings struggling on offense. Cincinnati up 14-6 over the Jets. And the Titans up 14-10 over the Raiders. Everybody in the second quarter, it looks like across the board. Washington down 10-0. Hurts 5 for 10, 88 yards and a touchdown. Wentz 2 for 3, 21 yards, but has been sacked 5 times. The pass game is actually right now a total of negative 12 yards. And a fumble to boot. Turnover as well. Yeah, not very good. But yeah, you're saying somebody has to be open.
It has to be.
It just has. Somebody has. Unless I don't know. I need a better view because somebody has to be open off the first hitch. Off the first hitch he does, somebody has to be open off his first hitch. I just don't believe that there's no way just nobody's open.
Yeah.
Like, it's just no way. Either he just feels the pressure there and he's trying to I just say run the ball. Screw it. Just run the ball the rest of the game. Run the ball and try to play action. Because I clearly can't get a good screenshot of what's happening downfield.
Right. Take over for Turner. Ay.
I'm disappointed in Kane for that one. He's better than that.
All right, here is the kickoff and another touchback from the Eagles. Washington. Well, what are they doing with an Eagles shirt?
He's better than that. Come on, Cam. You know better. You know better. You know better.
Yep.
Nobody else knows better, but you do.
All right. 1st and 10 for Washington, down by 10. Washington needs to do something to slow down this pass rush. 2 tight ends on the right side. Jahan Dotson goes in motion from right to left, takes a snap, handoff up the middle for Gibby. Gibby will dive ahead for a gain of about 7, maybe 8. Nice run there on 1st down. Fire head coach, etc. Yep. Bubble screams, get the dang ball out. Yeah, we haven't seen much screen today, so I guess they listened on that front. They didn't want to run a bunch of screens because they know that that's what the defense is gunning for. But here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Wentz in the shotgun. Wentz takes a snap. Here comes some pressure. He escapes, pumping and spinning around. Almost gets the 1st down, but no, it'll be 3rd and 1 coming up for Washington. Carson's selling out. He's not going to help.
Yeah, this is what we need to see from him. Even though we don't want to see that, but that's what we have to because that's just who he is.
Here we go. 3rd and 1 here for Washington. You feel as though they got to get some momentum here. Got to get some points. 12 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. 3rd and 1. Big play coming up for Washington's chances. Carson Wentz in the pistol. Puts Jahan Dotson in motion from right to left. Now he comes back to the right. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle is Jonathan Williams. And Williams will get the 1st down. Moving the pile. Looks like a gain of about 4, maybe 5. Still going. Yeah, he moves that pile. Easy 1st down for Washington. Move the chains. What up, Gamer Guy Gaming, giving a super chat. Appreciate you for your super chat. And he says, I missed the comment. There it is. I wish we would get our house in order. We are a hot mess. It's not a good start. Not the start I wanted. But here we go. 1st and 10. Wentz in the shotgun. No, excuse me. Under center. 2 receivers to each side. McKissick looks like, or is that? Can't tell who the running back is. Takes a snap. It is Gibby. Play action. Wentz. Quick throw over to the right side and cannot find Jahan Dotson on the quick whip.
Come on. Like, why is it that we're going to why Terry doesn't get any love?
None whatsoever. He has yet to get a target. He has yet to get another target. Oh, John Bates getting into it with Hassan Reddick. How is that not a penalty by Reddick? He just picked him up and threw him to the ground.
Like, come on, Scott.
Wow, after the play was done, he picks him up and throws him to the ground. I'm surprised. No flag on that one. Bates was giving him the business. But here we go, 2nd and 10. Wentz in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Now Samuel motions back to the backfield, takes a snap. Samuel trying to run it up the middle and gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
What are these play calls? Why is everybody seeing a touch a target, but your best player on your entire team? Yeah. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't.
Eagles player hurt on the field.
If you was just gonna do this with Terry, you should have just let him. Just should have traded him away.
True.
Like is this really your game plan? Like Darius Slay cannot guard. No corner can guard Terry. Number 1, but one corner that he always abuses is Darius Slay. And we've seen on Monday Night Football what Terry did to James Bradbury. So I'm confused as to why your game plan is not get him the ball.
Right.
He doesn't even have a target. Jahan Dotson is a target for Terry. Curtis Samuel is a target for Terry. Like, it's ridiculous. And there's no excuse for it.
Play call was trash. Yeah. Why is Samuel running the ball? Give it to Gibson. Well, Samuel's a good running back. Yeah, like Samuel. I love the idea of handing the ball off to Samuel.
It's not bad handing it off to him. But when Gibby's going like he's going, give him the ball.
Well, what I love about I don't like this idea of hating on this play call. Okay, I think the play call is fine because I think it's tremendous that we're putting Curtis on one side and Gibby on the other, where now you're making the defense guess of which direction is it going to go, right? Now, we ran this formation a few times already, so it's not like this is the first time we ran it and we gave it to Gibby and gave it to Curtis rather, and it was obvious where we were going. We've been running this formation quite a bit. I think it's great because we have two legitimate threats out of the backfield with Gibby and Curtis. So yes, there's some play calls that I don't like as far as it seems like the plays are taking too long to develop, allowing the pass rush to get there. We're not moving Carson Wentz out of the pocket enough. The one time we did, we saw a nice completion. I think it was the longest completion of the game for 16 yards to Curtis Samuel. So why not move the pocket? Why not continue to try to get your weapons the ball, your number one's weapons, as far as Terry McLaurin, Curtis Samuel. Actually, we are getting the ball to Curtis Samuel, but why not Terry McLaurin? We also haven't seen Jahan get a catch yet. We've gone to him twice, but no catches. Like, I like the formation. It's just we're not executing at all, and we're not getting the ball to number 17. It is what it is. All right, here we go. Under 11 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Two receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Carson has time. Going deep. And thrown out of bounds. Not even giving Jahan Dotson an opportunity on the play. And it looked off coming out of his hands. Like it looked like it was never had a chance coming off, to be honest.
But why does Jahan Dotson have 3 targets?
Looked like Curtis may have been open Terry may have been open over the middle of the field on that one. All right, here we go. Tressway into punt it away.
Do you know
4th and 10.
What Justin Fields, Aaron Rodgers, and Patrick
There's
Mahomes
the punt. And it will be... Oh, he muffed the punt! But he does get it back. But, hey, good field position here for the defense. Jeremy Reeves comes up and makes the tackle. But Covey muffs the punt. And Tressway gets credit for a nice punt there.
Well, do you know what they would do to get a Terry McLaurin on their team right now?
Right.
We have him, but we say screw it. We're not going to use him.
Yup.
Like, it's almost halftime. And he doesn't have it. This is Heineke all over again.
It is.
Like, it doesn't even matter who the quarterback is anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I can't give any more give any more excuses to Scott Turner now. I mean, you have a quarterback and you're not getting Terry the ball. No more excuses on that front. All right, Hurts hands it off up the middle here for Sanders, and Sanders finally finds a hole. And just when the defense needs to come up with a nice stop to win the field position battle, we allow a big Miles Sanders run for 13 yards. We could not put something together. Like, we get a nice punt, and we immediately give it right back to them on defense. It's terrible. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Takes a snap. Hurts, play action. Has plenty of time. Going deep. And A.J. Brown absolutely mosses Kendall Fuller for a huge play.
Why don't he have safety help? Oh, my gosh.
It wasn't even that great of a throw. It's just A.J. Brown just makes a great play on the football.
Yeah. It makes sense to go through their $25 million receiver.
Right? Yeah, he's seen the ball several times already. Takes the snap, Hurts, looking to quick throw over to Devontae Smith, and Smith will get the first down and a couple extra.
Back to this stupid zone again. Oh, my gosh.
I mean, look at this. A.J. Brown has 4 targets. Devontae Smith has 5 targets. Terry has 0 in the same time frame. It's horrible. Two receivers to each side. Hurts in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Quick throw over to the right side. And wide open is number 3. And he stiff arms a guy, and he's going to get another first down. And the Eagles' offense is now starting to hum. Starting to purr. Revving that engine. Under 9 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Eagles already up 10-0. Two receivers to each side. Hurts in the shotgun, in the red zone, takes a snap, play action, quick throw, and nowhere to go on that one. Good tackle there by Wild Goose, and it'll get a gain of 1. There is a flag on the play, though. Is this going to be roughing the passer?
I don't see how.
Let's take a look here at the flag. Refs are still discussing what the call is going to be. No flag on roughing the passer. The refs pick it up. F.A. Obata was going to get called for it. Let's take a look here. Oh, yeah, that's a good no call. He held up. He didn't drag him to the ground. That was a great no call. I mean, come on, they shouldn't have even thrown the flag on that. That was weird. He just shoulder bumped him, and that was it. He didn't drag him to the ground. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Everybody playing off the ball here. Hurts in the shotgun, empty backfield. He's going to change the call at the line of scrimmage, though. 8:20 to go here in the second quarter. Eagles up 10-0, looking to add to their lead. Hurts in the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself as the floodgates open, but nice tackle there by Cameron Curl to not let him get any extra yards. It'll be a gain of 4. 3rd and 5 on the play. Never mind, don't put Howell in. This line will get him killed. We just need a guy that's going to get the ball out faster. Carson Wentz is doing his thing where he holds it on to the ball too long. 7:45 to go here in the second quarter. Can Washington hold them to 3 here? Hurts in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Hurts takes the snap. 4-man rush. Hurts has time. Steps up into the pocket. He's going to keep it himself. Can he get to the first down marker? No! He will not get to the first down. It'll be 4th and 1, and the Eagles will have a decision to make. Will they just add to their lead, or will they try to put the hurt on Washington here with a 4th and 1? Oh, they will go for it, and Hurts. Wait, they snapped the ball. Jonathan Allen jumped over the line, but it looks like it's going to maybe be a false start. No. Oh, no. Washington uses their first timeout here. Why in the world did they do that?
It wasn't set. They wanted to make sure they had the right play call, had their team set. They made sure they was disciplined so they don't get drawn off sides as well.
Well, I hope it doesn't come back to hurt them. But, all right. It is what it is. Eagles have a decision to make. They still could decide not to go for it here on 4th down. I personally, if I was them, I would go for it here on 4th down. They have one of the best run games in the league, if not the best run game. Yes, we've done a good job against their run defense, or run offense, I should say, so far. But they have the O-line to do it. Let's see if they put the pressure on.
Probably going to run a quarterback sneak.
Here we go. 7:11 to go in the second quarter. 4th and 1. Eagles breaking the huddle. Oh, that was gross. They caught Jonathan Allen spitting into his helmet. Here we go. 4th and 1. They're 2 for 3 on the season in 4th down conversions. Hurts under center. Loaded front for Washington. Puts a man in motion. They're going to jet sweep it to the right, and he doesn't get it. Stop by the defense, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Cole Holcomb comes up with the big stop, and Washington will take over on downs, and they stop points. It'll be 10-0. Can Washington do something to get on the board? It was Zach Pascal on the reverse, and Cole Holcomb does not let him get it. Well done for the defense. The defense has actually stepped up big here. They've only allowed a touchdown after the fumble. But the defense has played really well. It's all terrible for the offense right now. They're only at 43 yards of total offense. Meanwhile, the Eagles are 187 yards of total offense. Not too good when you're looking at Washington right now. Not very good. That needs the momentum changer. Yep.
That's the truth of the matter. I don't know how many times I'm going to say this. You're not winning one game without getting 17 the ball.
Yeah.
Like, he has no targets. He has been no one. He hasn't even had his way looked to. One time, not a play even called for, drawn up. Not a screen, not a slant, not a drag. Nothing. Not a quick out. Nothing. Not a hitch. Nothing. Not a comeback. Nothing. Not one. 24 million though, right? Okay. Idiots.
That is the frustrating part. I mean, if you're going to pay a guy $23.5 million a year and then just refuse to give him the ball, it makes no sense. It really makes zero sense. I love Terry McLaurin, and I was glad we paid him. But at this rate, I'm like, save the money and go somewhere else. Use it for something else, I guess. Maybe use that. Can we use that on a couple of coordinators? Maybe get some new coordinators there.
Like, this is just ridiculous. He doesn't have a target. A.J. Brown can get whatever he wants. Devontae Smith get whatever he wants. Like, come on, bro.
A.J. Brown has 4 targets. Devontae Smith has 5 targets early in this game, and Terry has 0. It's got to be absolutely hair-pulling if you're Terry McLaurin. Because it's one thing to not get the ball when you're winning, right? Like when we were beating Jacksonville, I'm sure Terry at that point is like, I don't care if I'm not getting the ball. I'm glad we're winning. But when you're not getting the ball and you're losing 10-0, I'm sure you're ready to just punch Scott Turner in the face and Carson Wentz in the face. Like, throw me the frickin' football. You paid me 23.5. Clearly you think I'm that guy. I know I'm that guy. I've been talking smack like I've been that guy all offseason to all of our corners because I've been working them all offseason. Get me the football. Give me an opportunity. I had the most contested catches in the league last year. Even if I'm not, quote-unquote, open, throw me the football. I will make a play on it. I will come down with it. You will not regret that decision. And it seems like they're just refusing to do it.
I don't care. Like,
Wins have a negative QBR. Yikes, man. Yikes. All right. Carson Wentz is going to take the field here.
And I blame Ron Rivera. I really do, because whatever. Let's see what they do in this drive.
All right, 7:08 to go here in the second quarter after the turnover on downs. Eagles up 10-0. Washington has the ball on their own 9-yard line. Wentz puts Bates in motion. 3 receivers bunched to the right. Now he puts Bates in motion to the left. Takes the snap. Handoff to the left is Gibby. Gibby has room to run. Cuts it back. Nice cut back. And he's going to keep on going, falling forward for a gain of 10. First down, Washington. Nice run play up the get there for the Washington Commanders. Here we go. They're going to go with the hurry-up offense here in the second quarter. Wentz in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left. Terry in the slot. Takes the snap. Play action. Rolling to his right. Gets it to Bates, and it's underthrown to John Bates. Not a very good throw by Carson. Carson not being very accurate today. I mean, he just threw that one at his feet, making it almost impossible to catch for John Bates.
He needs confidence.
Yep.
If you need confidence, it would be smart to throw it to the one guy that will actually freaking make a play for you.
Yep.
You need confidence.
Here we go. 2nd and 10 for Washington. Wentz in the shotgun. 2 tight ends on the right, 2 receivers out wide to the left. Wentz takes the snap. Low snap, he gets it though. Looking to the left side, and he's going to go to Terry, and he overthrows Terry McLaurin.
He's open.
Terry McLaurin had a step there on Darius Slay, but Carson Wentz just threw it out of bounds.
Oh my gosh.
Trying to beat that cover 2 look, but could not fit it in there. You're just not even giving him a chance. Here we go, 3rd and 10. Wentz in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. McLaurin goes in motion from right to left. 3 receivers on the left now. 3rd and 10 takes the snap. Wentz steps up into the pocket and fumble again! But Wentz this time jumps on it, and that will force a punt. There's another sack for the Eagles. Hassan Reddick gets credit for this one, and Carson Wentz looked like he was about to throw it to somebody, but unfortunately on the back throw, he gets it tipped, fumbled, and Washington will get, again, no points. Yep, definitely a fumble as well. Good thing Washington jumped on that. Tressway in to punt it away again with 6 minutes left here in the second quarter, down by 10. Way to punt it away. There's the kick. And Covey will return it, running backwards a little bit, makes the first guy miss, and he will get tackled here at the 35, 36-yard line of the Eagles. And that is where Hurts will start their next drive with a lead. How season. Everybody wants how season now.
Terry just runs go routes.
All day, every day. That's all he
Like,
runs.
you could, on that play, you could just run a quick slant. Scott Turner's play calling. Like,
too bad. The question is who can hold on to the ball.
and I mean, at this point, give it to Gibby 1,000 times. I don't care. Give it to him 1,000,000 times if you have to. Give it to him 1,000,000 times if you have to. If you need to, just give Gibby the ball 1,000 times. I don't care how many times. Just do it, because that's the only guy can move the football right now is him. Because it's clearly that Carson can't right now.
Yep. All right, here we go. Pistol formation here for the Eagles. 3 receivers on the right. Takes the snap. Play action. Hurts drops back. And he's going deep. Has a step and incomplete. Looking for number 16, Watkins. But, there's a flag in the secondary. Potentially,
Please
Watkins thinks he got held.
Why is he on the field?
Pass interference. Number 37, Wild Goose, with his second penalty on the
field?
day.
Who is Wild Goose? Who is he? Who is Wild Goose? His name is Wild Goose.
And, defensive holding there. He grabbed him with the left hand.
He's not even ran with the defense. We have Wild Goose.
Wait, why do they call pass interference on that? That was not a pass interference. That should have been a holding. 5-yard penalty. That's annoying. Said it's a big penalty for the Eagles. Takes the snap. Play action. Drops back to pass again. Quick throw over to the right side for the backup tight end. Caught. And it'll be a gain of about 4 on the play. Cole Holcomb makes the tackle.
I can't stress this enough. His last name is Wild Goose. Who signs a player named Wild Goose and plays him in a live football game, one of the biggest games of the year, and you're playing Wild Goose?
Oh, man. 2nd and 7. Hurts in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Up to Washington's 43. Takes a snap. Here comes a blitz. Getting to a tight end screen, and nice defense there by Washington, only allowing a yard on the play. Montez Sweat and Cole Holcomb in on the tackle on Dallas Goedert.
We ain't got a touchdown. We only got a field goal.
3rd and 5.
Come on,
Namest. Devil says namest.
Come
All
on,
right, 3rd and 5. 4.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
Come on, bro.
Can Washington get off the field? Here we go. In the shotgun. Empty backfield. 3 receivers to the right. We got some press man defense here. Takes the snap. Here comes a blitz. Hurts has time. Throws it to the right side. It's caught by Devontae Smith. Turns up the field. Still going. And he's going to beat Bobby McCain on the edge. And then finally pushed out of bounds. 4:09 to go here in the second quarter.
You have to get your hands on him, Kendall. You can't just allow him to get a free run. You have to get your hands on him. You know that? That's a freaking... Oh, my gosh.
Devontae Smith just ran away from Kendall Fuller. Not even close there on man-to-man defense. All right, 1st and 10 now for the Eagles up to the 11. Takes the snap. Handoff to Gainwell on the right side. Gainwell trying to bounce it back, but nope. Good defense, good tackle there by Jamin. Gain of about 3 yards or so. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I want to know the excuse. I really, truly want. This will be the second. If we don't score, this is the second week in a row with no points. As great as this offense should be.
3:20 to go here in the second quarter. 2nd and 8 for the Eagles. Hurts in the shotgun. 227 total yards of offense for the Eagles. 47 for the Commanders. 3 receivers on the left. Takes the snap. Play action. Hurts rolling to his right. Scans the field. Goes to the end zone. Tipped up in the air and out of bounds. Good coverage there by Bobby McCain to tip it away from A.J. Brown. We are seeing the Jalen Hurts that we thought Jalen Hurts was before the year. He is not throwing very accurate passes. But the problem is the offense has put no pressure on him as far as putting him behind. And then the run game is allowing him to not be that great, right? But the offensive coordinator is just playing or calling a great offense, obviously. They're getting their best players the football consistently. Devontae has 6 targets for 4 catches. AJ has 5 targets, only for 2 catches. But here we go. Hurts in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. 3rd and 8, takes the snap, drops back to pass. Hurts looking for the end zone, running to his right, escaping the pocket. And is there a flag on the play or what's going on? They seem to stop the play. 3rd and 8, not sure why.
I guess they must have had called a timeout or something.
Not sure. The refs are discussing it before the ball was snapped. All right, Philly called timeout before the ball was snapped, so they will use their first timeout on the game. And so with 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter, 3rd and 8 for the Eagles. They have a chance to go up by 3 scores, or will Washington hold them to a field goal? We will find out next time. Newsflash, Hurts always runs right. I don't know if that's true today or not. But
I just believe that it's so amazing to me that one team knows how to get their receivers the football, and our team just doesn't.
They ran a full play and then stopped the play, right? That is funny.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, here we go. Big play. 3rd and 8. Washington needs to hold them to a field goal here. Let's see what we got. 3 minutes to go. 3 receivers to the left. Empty backfield set. From the 9-yard line. 3rd and 8. Hurts seems to be in a communication with his receivers on his right. Takes a look. Looking that way. Quick slant pass. A.J. Brown catches it. Diving into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Benjamin St-Juste was there, but he couldn't knock it away. And that is what you do when you have a $25 million receiver. On 3rd and 8, you look his way and give it to him. And it's an easy pitch and catch touchdown. Man-to-man defense. Good catch. Reaches for the end zone. Boxes him out like a basketball player. Using that big 6'2" frame A.J. Brown has. And there you go.
We getting beat 17-0.
There's the kick for the extra point, and it is good. 17-0 Eagles. And this is exactly the spot you do not want to be in against Philadelphia. They are one of the best in the league at being able to just grind you down when they have a lead. We saw this last week against the Vikings. We saw it against the Lions in the first week where, the Lions did come back a little bit, but the Eagles, they play as good as anyone as a front runner. So this is now means slant.
No,
Juggle.
I mean he's going to his number 1 receiver, which he doesn't do with Terry. He reads that as man coverage, and he goes to his number 1 receiver.
Yep.
We have man coverage. We don't even look his way.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, who would have guessed this? Jalen Hurts, 13 for 19, 198 yards, 2 touchdowns. Carson Wentz, 2 for 7 for 21 yards, no touchdowns. We have 40 sack yards. We almost have as double the amount of sack yards as we do total yards.
And once again,
throwing.
In the first half, there's no game plan. There's no game plan. You can't tell me what was your plan of attack in the first half?
The plan of attack was to, just sit down on the toilet and take a dump. Like that's basically all we did this first half. Was sit on the toilet and take a dump.
Like Terry has no catches, none. One target, 0.
This is an all offense blamed game on this one. I'm blaming all offense because the defense actually came out and played really strong. Yes, they've given up 17 points now.
You can't keep putting your defense out there. You can't keep doing that. I said that. You can't keep putting them out there because they're going to find something. Like, Scott's an idiot. This is on Scott, too.
Yep.
And Ron and Carson.
Carson, too, for sure. Carson has not been throwing the ball accurate at all. 2 receivers to each side. Wentz in the shotgun at their own 25-yard line after the touchback. 17-0. Play action, quick throw over to the right side, and it's through the hands of Curtis Samuel.
Why are you running the slant to Curtis?
I mean, Curtis still needs to catch that. I mean, come on, bro. It went right in between your hands. 2nd and 10.
Oh, my gosh. Put Heineke out there. I'm at that point. Put him out there. He need to sit down somewhere.
Wentz in the shotgun. JD in the backfield with him. 3 receivers to the left. Wentz takes the snap, drops back to pass, throwing it over the middle and incomplete. Looking for JD McKissick. We got nothing, man.
Nothing for Terry. Nothing. It's just quick out to JD. Quick slant to Curtis. Nothing for Terry. Just nothing. 2 of 9, 21 yards. That's what he is.
Yep. That's what we're looking at, man. That's what we're looking at. All right, 2 receivers to each side. Wentz in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back, pumping, setting up the screen to Jahan. Jahan has blockers in front, but he cannot escape the tackle of Edwards.
Terry need to request a trade. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I mean, utterly stupid. Like, it's just utterly stupid.
West Switzer missed a block.
And you just gave them the ball with 2 timeouts with 2 minutes left. It's about to be 24-0.
Thank you so much for the great Watubi super chat. Says I can throw 21 yards and a half. I believe it. I believe it. Pay me $28 million to throw 21 yards and a half. Am I right? Big collision there for Washington, but Eagles will get up to about the 27-yard line. David Mayo talking smack to Wallace.
I mean, this is just ridiculous. Like, seriously, this is stupid. Ron Rivera needs to answer. Needs to answer. Not just him. Scott Turner needs to answer for just completely just not throw. Carson needs to answer.
Hey, a flag on the Eagles. Personal blind side block. Like first down, Philadelphia.
Scott's just not it. I try to believe. He's just not it. He's not it. Ron's an idiot. This is just stupid.
Tough day for sure. Tough day. Thank you so much, Merrill Garrett, for the super chat. Thanks for also being a member, as well as you, the great Watubi. Appreciate you too. Says Ron will be fired by week 8. What do you think about that?
I don't even care. I'm baffled by it's going to be 2. It's just twice. 1 target. First off, it's not even a target because he had no shot. He was open, and you still made him run a go route. How many targets does Jahan Dotson have?
Jahan Dotson has 4 targets on the day.
Terry has none.
For 1 catch. He has 1. That deep throw down the left sideline. He does.
How many catches did he have?
0.5.
And your thought was to throw a screen to Jahan Dotson, throw a slant to Curtis Samuel, and just throw it to J.D. McKissick.
Yup.
That was your thought process. Knowing your team is down. Knowing that. That's your thought process. A rookie, okay, and J.D. McKissick, your third string running back, that was your thought. That makes sense. Makes sense. When you're going to go back and watch the film again, and you want to see Terry McLaurin running wide open again. That's exactly what's going to happen. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's not even funny. Like, this fans should be screaming, "Fire Ron, fire Scott." That's what they should be screaming right now.
Great Watubi, thanks for having your skin in the game. And he does another super chat here. $2 says, "This is what you get by only signing ex-Panthers." Yeah, we have draft picks and ex-Panthers. That's all we got on this team.
About signing them.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even use the players that you have.
Oh, man. Thanks for everybody being here. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Here we go. Jalen Hurts, under center. 3 receivers to the right side. A.J. Brown goes in motion from right to left, takes the snap, handoff to Kenneth Gainwell, and Gainwell will dive ahead for a gain of about 3 on first down, up to the 25-yard line, 2nd and 7 for the Eagles. Make Jeris the head coach, says Muhammad. I even mad, 30 years of BS.
Now you just know that with my arms folded.
I predict first reception Heineke makes once he comes into the game. We'll see. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Hurts steps up to the pocket, escapes to the left side, looking to run it himself. He will keep it, and out of bounds after a gain of about 4. So it'll be 3rd and 3 coming up for the Eagles. 1 minute and 20 seconds left here on the game clock in the first half. Bill Berry says another TD coming. We'll see. What's up, everybody in the chat? Appreciate you guys being here. Big play here. 3rd and a long 2, they say. 1 minute and 20 to go. Hurts in the shotgun.
Why are y'all playing this far off, bro? Why?
2 receivers to each side now. Takes the snap. Play action. Quick throw to the right side, and it'll be caught for the first down by Pascal.
This far off? Why? Why? You just give them free runs.
1 minute and 5 seconds and counting here in the second quarter. Eagles looking to extend their lead, and they get the ball first coming out of half. 2 receivers to each side. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Pressure's coming, but he escapes to the right side. He's scanning the field, still looking, going deep, and incomplete. Looking for Pascal, thrown out of bounds a little bit. 51 seconds, 2nd and 10 now for the Eagles. Right around their own 25-yard line. They were at the 15-yard line earlier when I said 25. I was right the first time. I was only wrong when I thought I was wrong. 7-on-7 drill for Hurts.
We had 50 yards of total offense.
Yup. They have 5x our offensive production. 5x. 51 seconds left here in the second quarter. Hurts in the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Hurts has time, throwing it over to the right side, caught by A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown makes Cole Holcomb miss like it was nothing, and he runs to the first down. Cole Holcomb didn't even try to tackle him. He didn't even make an attempt. Oh my goodness, how pathetic was that? Cole Holcomb didn't even break down, didn't do anything. I don't know what he was looking at. He just over-pursued it and then never pursued after. It was horrible. 43 seconds left here in the second
So
quarter,
easy.
1st and 10.
It's so easy.
Eagles use their second timeout. They're looking to add on to this lead. King Trill says, this is embarrassing, bro. Yep, this is getting embarrassed. For the second week in a row in the first half, we're going to come away with 0 points and down by 3 scores. For the second week in a row. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes.
Million yards off the ball again.
Here we go. 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line are the Eagles. Kenneth Gainwell in motion, empty backfield, 3 receivers to the left. Takes a snap, 4-man rush for Washington. Hurts escapes to the right, to the left, and they find Devontae Smith wide open for a first down, gains about 14 yards.
In the zone. And then it's nobody to contain Jalen Hurts when he just runs outside of the pocket. So it just doesn't even matter.
They're not playing contain anymore. They've completely lost contain.
Exactly.
You saw all 4 defensive linemen attack the center. There was 0 contain on that play. 0. 37 seconds left here in the second quarter. Hurts in the shotgun, 2 receivers each side up to the 45-yard line. Hurts drops back to pass. Has time, going deep, and caught by Devontae Smith at the 2-yard line. There was 2 Washington defenders, and Smith comes down with it over both. Devontae Smith looking like he's Randy Moss. He gets up, shaken up a little bit on the play. But Smith going over top Kendall Fuller and Bobby McCain. And Bobby McCain just takes a horrible angle on it and doesn't even try to stop him. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Bobby? Like, oh my goodness. I mean, that was a pathetic attempt to try to prevent that from being caught by our free safety, quote-unquote free safety on that one. Yikes. Yikes. And so the Eagles are on the 1 or 2 yard line. They have a timeout with 25 seconds. Clock is not a factor now. Shaka Toney gets shaken up on the play. He's going to walk off on his own accord. Devontae Smith will go to the sideline. Looks like he is okay. I think he probably just got the air knocked out of him, landing straight on his back. But I think he is going to be okay. 26 seconds left here in the second quarter. Eagles fans are buzzing here at FedEx Field. Looks like a home game for the Eagles, honestly.
How did you allow him to turn your hips
so easily? Wow.
Kendall Fuller is trash. 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 All you fans who was telling me he was doing this and that in training camp, I told y'all, trash.
All right, here we go. Under center is Hurts. A.J. Brown in motion. Heavy formation. Takes the snap. Play action. Rolling to his right. Has pressure immediately throwing to the end zone and incomplete. So there's one stop here for the Commanders. Yeah, the offense has been MIA all game. I completely agree.
It's been locked down in training camp. Yeah, he's been having a good training camp.
Yep.
Trash.
Terry told him quit jumping the routes. He said quit jumping everything. I'm going to go deep on you every time. And here they go, going deep. Here we go, Hurts. In the shotgun. Boston Scott, the running back. Brown in motion. 2 tight ends on the left. 2 receivers on the right. Takes the snap. Hurts keeps it. And a shovel pass. And it's going to be incomplete. They jump on it as if it was a fumble, but no. Forward pass. Tim Glenn says, I call a pick 6. We're going to need one. We are going to need one.
That's not a fumble?
No, he threw it forward. It's a shovel pass forward. 18 seconds to go, but again, time's really not a factor. They have 2 downs to get it into the end zone. 18 seconds. A touchdown here will basically be the backbreaker. Let's see what's going on. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Defense has got to stop them here. Let's see what they got. Crowd is trying to get into it here. Down 17-0. Hurts in the shotgun, takes a snap, keeps it himself, and he will get stuffed here on 3rd and goal. All right. So the stuffing is happening, but they're going to hurry up to the line. I'm surprised the clock is stopped. Why is the clock stopped? Hurts hurries up. 2 receivers each side, takes the snap, drops back to pass. Has plenty of time going to the end zone. And is that going to be caught by Devontae Smith over Kendall Fuller? It looks like it. And the first-round pick is going to extend the lead 24-0 over Washington. Devontae Smith with 2 huge catches on that drive.
It don't matter.
And
Kendall
Hurts
Fuller sucks.
now with 18 for 27, 279 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Like, how does that happen?
Hurts.
How does this happen?
Let's take a look. Kendall Fuller. I mean, he's there. He's got pretty good coverage. It's just a great catch by Smith.
The problem is he always looked like he don't know what he's doing. That right there, if they replay it again, matter of fact, go back and look at it. He looks like he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, but I mean, he's there with him. I think he even hit the ball as Smith caught it, but Smith just had great hands.
If he hadn't even paying attention, he would never be able to get a step on him. He was not even paying attention.
I mean, he's
never knowing what he's doing. It doesn't make sense to me. Every time they want something, they want a big play. Who do they go to? Literally, no, this is a real question. Who have they went to?
Fuller.
Every time.
I mean, Devontae Smith has 7 catches, 156 yards, and a touchdown.
And how much Terry got?
0.
I rest my case.
What's up, the Great Watubi? Thank you so much again for the super chat, and thank you for being a member. This is a 4-win team, worse than last year. I disagree that we were worse than last year. It's just, and you know, I understand a lot of fans are very upset, and I was way more upset about the Detroit Lions game last week. Like, the Detroit Lions should not be handling us. Like, the Detroit Lions defense is not a defense that should be holding us to like 47 yards of offense and 0 points. I mean, that's just unbelievable, disgusting to have an offense get shut down by the Detroit Lions defense. That's just unacceptable for an entire half. This Eagles team is different than the Lions team. Like, this Eagles team is considered by most people around the league to be a top 5 team right now. They went out and got a bunch of talent. They went and got Hassan Reddick. They went and got James Bradbury. They went and got A.J. Brown. They went and got some offensive linemen. They went and got players to add to this team to make them a better football team, right? They went and made the splash plays, trading a first-round pick and paying A.J. Brown $25 million. Right, this team is a very good team and well coached by Nick Sirianni as well. And I know it's frustrating to see like Kendall Fuller get destroyed all the time, or us playing back and everything. And yes, there's things that we could do to be better, but this is a better football team than us. We knew that going in. Everybody had us as the underdogs. But it is sad to see just get another 0 burger. Carson Wentz looking an absolute terrible. He completely inaccurate. He's been sacked 6 times. He's fumbled twice, lost 1. I would love to see us put up a better performance, but the reason I'm not like freaking out this week is because I knew we were going against a much better team, and it sucks to say that, and I wish that we could have pulled the upset off here. But this is not a big, huge surprise to me because the Eagles are a really good football team, especially when they get an early lead on you. That, as I said, as the start of this game, I said, you don't want to get down on this team. Once you're down, it's pretty much over. And, you know, Carson Wentz could try to sling it, but they have a good secondary. This is not a team that, if you give Darius Slay the opportunity to just guard go routes and posts, Darius Slay is going to destroy you, just like he did last week against the Vikings, where Justin Jefferson got completely shut down. The Vikings got behind late. Now they're trying to go deep to Justin Jefferson a lot. There ain't nothing open when Darius Slay can just back off 5-10 yards off the line of scrimmage and guard you deep the whole time. If that's all you got, you're going to get destroyed against the Eagles. And it is what it is. And it sucks. It sucks. Dude, quit YouTube? No, I'm okay. I'm not quitting YouTube. Yeah. You should probably delete your YouTube.
Trash.
Dude is very misinformed. Misinformed about what? Nothing I said was incorrect, actually. I think everything I said was a certified fact on this one.
We're getting annihilated. What is your message in the locker room? If I'm a player, I'm saying, Ron, you suck. I don't care how you feel about it. Like, I'm so serious. Like, this is pathetic. There's once again, I'm going to rant now. Once again, there is no game plan in the first half. No plan of attack at all. I told y'all this 1,000 times. You come, no, we're spreading the ball. No, you will never win consistently without getting the ball to your best player. What are they doing? Why are they winning? Because they're getting the ball to their best players. Our best player has 0 for the second week in a row. 0. There's no game plan. And even when you do finally find something that's working, which is the run game with Gibby, you still want to stay in shotgun. When it was 10-0, run Gibby into the ground. Literally, I don't care if you got to give him 60 carries. Run him into the ground because that's the only thing that's working. It's 10-0, cool. That'd be a way to at least get a field goal, at least get down the field or something. Like, then Carson, confidence is shot. If your quarterback's confidence is shot, it will behoove you to give him something, a good look or two, a couple good passes. Should be to your number one receiver, by the way. But you come out and you throw it to JD. You come out and run a screen to Jahan Dotson. You come out and run a slant to Curtis Samuel. And I said this, and I said this, and I said this. Teams will not respect us unless Curtis and Jahan are threats. You ain't even making Terry a threat. They know, oh, you're not going to throw it to Terry? Okay, fine and dandy. All we got to do is worry about Curtis and Jahan now. First off, Curtis is not a traditional receiver. Second of all, Jahan Dotson is a rookie. You can't rely on that. You have to get Terry involved. You have to make him a threat so that they can actually be open and open up their game. If you're not going to throw it to 17, no one cares about the rest of your receivers because it's easy to game plan for them. Terry's not even a factor. And I keep hopping on Terry because that's our best player. What do you see all the great teams do? Get it to their best players. That's how you win. Look at the team that's up 24-0. A.J. Brown, man coverage, that's where we're going. We don't care if it's a contested catch or not. Every time, Devontae Smith, we don't care if it's a contested catch or not. We're going there. We don't go there. We don't even look there. That is stupid. You gave this man $24 million a year for what? To run go routes, to be a decoy? Dumb. It's dumb. You draft Jahan Dotson at 16. I don't see him doing anything. And I said that this is going to be a true testament to even Jahan Dotson, but I can't even. He ain't. It's hard for me to say anything. This is ridiculous. Everybody has a touch, but 17. Not even he. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. He runs. It's literally like he doesn't. He's basically like Mike Evans. You just can run a go route. That's it. Don't do nothing else but just go deep. Don't you? It's stupid. It's dumb. Logan Tom. Where's Logan?
Yeah, Logan's got nothing.
I don't see no quick outs. I don't see no mesh plays. I don't see no hitches. I don't see no comebacks. I don't see no slants. I don't see match protection. I don't see anything. I don't see a shotgun play where you either run the back in the backfield to block to pick up the extra player that's coming or to help or chip it. I don't see nothing at all. Every time he's in shotgun, it's just nothing.
We have
you sent Terry
and a half.
30 yards down the field.
3 completions in the first half.
3.
Even when Wentz had time, poor accuracy. Yeah, Wentz has not looked good either. No, nobody on offense has looked good. Nobody. Like you could say Gibby, I guess, 6 carries, 35 yards.
Well, that's the problem. But then why go away from him? He's rolling. 10 when it was 10-0, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Because then what does that do in terms of defense? It tires them out. Then your receivers can actually go to work. Really, I believe Terry's running wide open. I just don't think they're calling plays for him at all. It's zero. He has to answer to this. Somebody has to ask him. They have to. Why is the face of your franchise have 0 catches for the second game in a row? Why is he not a part of the game plan? Somebody needs to ask him this. It's ridiculous. There's no game. This happened last year when I said it. There's no game plan. What is your game plan? What's the point of it? The Detroit Lions got 35 points against the Eagles defense. We have 0 the last 2 games. I'm confused. This doesn't make no sense. Now, this is exactly why I was crying for Terry to leave. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
Because then people say, hey, that's Joe Cool to lock down Terry. You go back and watch the film, that crap tell you a totally different story. Now, when we're this in, Terry Slay, lock down Terry. When you go watch the film, it'll tell you a totally different story. It happens every time.
Mm-hmm.
This man is considered one of the best route runners in football. Literally. But all we can do is send him deep? Really?
Dude, you ready for this stat? Yards per play on passing, -1. We have -1 yard per passing play.
Unacceptable.
We literally have negative passing yards.
Have we seen any plays or throws to Gibby?
No. Gibby has not had a target.
No. No plays to Gibby, though. When that's your saving grace right now. To be real with you, we're not coming back. So we all can dead that. If I'm the head coach, Carson, you're on the bench. I've seen enough, at least for today. You're going to the bench. Throw out Heineke.
Bring out Hal.
He's hurt. Oh, he's inactive.
Oh, Hal's inactive.
I'll play Sam Howell right now. I'll activate him. You go out there. Let me see what you can do.
Honestly, that makes sense that he's inactive.
And that doesn't mean I've given up on Carson. But my problem is there should be an arrangement. Terry needs to stop being such a nice guy, too. Go over there and yell at him. I'm telling you right now, if I'm a receiver, I'm going in the huddle. I'm on the sideline in flames yelling at everybody.
Yep.
Everyone. Give me give me the ball. I'm yelling. Everybody has to have it. I'm in Scott's face. I'm in Ron's face. I'm in Carson's face. Everybody needs to have it.
Jason Rogers says, I'm tired of this.
Terry needs to dag.
Yeah, I mean, it's just what sucks. I just let Jeris go for a while. I mean, because I don't disagree with much of anything he said. It's just, and I understand that this is the play-by-play, and a lot of times we want to say find something positive, in a game like this guy. Tim Glenn says, Timmy, I still believe we can pull this off or pull this out, but they got to put Hal in for one to keep the ball out of their hands. Control the clock, swift scoring. I have seen them do it time and time again. Yeah, and I understand that the want to be positive is always there for a fan. You definitely want to be positive. It's just there's not much to be positive on. Carson Wentz has looked horrible. We're down 24-0 against the best front-running team in the league. The chances of us coming back
the ball back in half
are very, very slim at this point, right? I was there at the 24-0 comeback against Tampa Bay. I was at the field that day, and I said the same thing. We weren't coming back there. So maybe that's the one saving grace is, hey, I thought we couldn't come back then.
We ain't coming back.
they're going to get the ball coming first out of halftime. They scored right before half. So this is why I like to defer every game so that even when you are down 24-0, you could at least get the ball back and try to come back on this. But we're down 24-0. This is tough. It sucks, but let's see what we can do here in the second half. All right, we'll try to bring out some positivity here. We'll try to from here on out. We got our grievances out. Everybody knows how we really feel, but let's see what we got. So we're gonna get a touchback here from Sly. Actually, Joey Sly, I think, just made a field goal from deep. He's got a strong leg. Sorry. But he's got a strong leg. He just sometimes misses wide. You know what's crazy? A crazy stat. We're going into the second half of our Week 3 game, and we have yet to attempt a field goal. That is wild. But here we go. All right, Jalen Hurts at his own 25-yard line. 3 receivers bunch to the right. Takes a snap. Play action. Hurts drops back to pass. Hurts has plenty of time throwing over the middle of the field. Wide open is, oh my goodness, and he stays on his feet. I don't even know how to say that guy's last name. It's their third-string tight end. What in the world is his name? It is, it's Dick. No, wait, who is this? He's not even listed on. Oh, no, there he is. Calcaterra. Grant Calcaterra gets a huge play.
Derek Forrest in coverage.
And Derek Forrest just completely missed the tackle on that one. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here for Sanders, and Sanders will get tackled immediately by Jonathan Allen. But yeah, we're not getting any pressure on Hurts. We're not doing much to even slow him down. But there goes a quick tackle by Jonathan Allen. That's nice. So starts a 2nd and 10.
This crap is over. We got our butt kicked.
Back to my seat piece. What's up, Richard Rower? Thanks for stopping by. What's up, everybody in the chat? Appreciate all the super chats and everybody being here. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Sorry for the bad game. Here we go. Puts a man in motion from right to left. Takes a snap. Hurts. Play action. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. And down goes Jalen Hurts. It's F.A. Obata coming up and making the tackle. And there's a big play for a loss. And let's see if that means we can get off the field. Maybe we get a little pressure. Come on, baby. Nice play by F.A. Obata here. We did a little stunt from inside out. Jonathan Allen was screaming down his back as well. Good pressure there by F.A. Obata, beating the left side of that offensive line. What is MVP Carson going to do? Hopefully we get some passes downfield, man. 3rd and 19. 3 receivers to the left. Hurts in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back. 5-man rush. Steps up to the pocket. Going deep. And incomplete. Any flags? No flags. Benjamin St. Juice knocked it away. 4th and 19. Good job, Benjamin St. Juice, to not allow any flags and also not allow a catch. So that'll force a punt here from the Eagles. The one thing I didn't like about that could have got called for PI is he did not get his head around at all. I don't know how they didn't call that a PI, honestly. He did not even try to look around for the ball. We got away with one there. Let's see if we can turn that into something positive. All right. Here we go. It will be bouncing inside the 5, and there's a touchback. Good job, Dax Milne, not allowing or not catching it at the 5. That's what you do.
Definitely a great takeaway from this game for me.
Here we go. Merrill Gurrett. Thank you so much for the super chat. Ron may be fired tomorrow, hopefully. I think that's a little bit wishful thinking, but thank you so much, Merrill, for the super chat, and thanks for being a member, a channel member. Anyway, all right, so the ball will be now on our own 20-yard line, down by 24.
Why y'all all let it hit the subscribe button too? Hit the sub button. It's 173. Y'all ain't hit the sub button. Let's get some positive vibes, at least off that.
All right, here we go. All right. Let's get some points. You know, every comeback starts with 1 touchdown. Let's get that first touchdown and start the comeback process. Let's see what we got. See what we got. What are you guys saying? Fire Ron before he gets on the bus. We need 8, says DRG. Yeah, touchdown and 2-point conversion. That's a good point. Ron won't get fired till he has a chance to fire Del Rio, Taco, or fire Del Taco and Turner. He holding those fingers in his pocket to save his own skin. Ooh, that's an interesting take. That's an interesting one. Guess who will be head coach if Ron gets fired? Jack Del Rio? Oh, no. We don't want that. Trade Wentz. Bro, stop. Game over. Well, hey, we'll see. Best thing about this game is listening to Tim and Jeris. Thanks, Paul Green. Appreciate you on your kind words. Wentz is mentally weak. We're not capable of a big comeback. Well, we'll see. I would have said the same thing back then in 2016 in the Code Red game, but we did it then. But here we go.
I don't even care.
They're showing all the players that were ex-Eagles coming to Washington. That's funny. All right, here we go. Wentz under center. Jahan Dotson goes in motion from left to right. 2 receivers to each side. Gibby the single back. Handoff to the right side. Trying to bounce out. Now cuts it up in the middle. And he's going to cut it all the way back. And nice running there by Gibby. Falling forward for a gain about 5 or 6 yards. Good job by Gibby. Not allowing a tackle for loss there. It looked like he was dead to rights. But instead, they get a positive gain. Carson Wentz right now, 3 for 10, 24 yards. Been sacked 6 times for minus 40 yards. Let's see what we can do here. 2nd and 4. 12.5 to go here in the third quarter. Down by 24. Wentz in the shotgun. Curtis goes in motion from left to right. Takes the snap. Handoff to Gibby. Gibby runs into his own man and falls over. I think Logan Thomas will get credit for the tackle there. And that will bring up 2nd and long.
Really?
Or 3rd and long, rather. 3rd and 8? Maybe 3rd and 6, actually. Let's see what we got. 3rd and 7, they call it. 12 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
There's literally no safety.
Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Terry McLaurin out wide to the left. Wentz. Blitz might be coming. Nope. 4-man rush. Wentz steps back. Quick throw over to the right side. It's Curtis Samuel who gets a gain of about 4. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Why are we running? You know what? Just go for it. We're down 24 points.
4th and 3. They will bring out the punting unit.
Like, oh my God. Why is Terry running 1,000,000 yards downfield?
Tough break. What a throw. We need 7, he throws 4. I mean, you give your guy a chance to run and get the first down, and Curtis is great after the catch.
Man, that's BS.
So, but unfortunately, didn't get it that time. Tressway into punt it away, and it will be fair caught at the 21-yard line by Covey, and that is where Hurts and the Eagles offense will start this next drive.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. What do you say now? What did you see?
Stupid.
He's hurting over here. He's hurting. This is migraine territory. I know, man. It sucks. I hate to say, but it makes me so mad. Like, what do we have to do 2 games in a row? Wow. Yeah, it's bad right now. It's bad. It is bad right now. I say make Jeris head coach. I've never seen someone crap himself against their former team like Wentz right now. Yeah, they're not doing a very good job. Not doing a very good job. He on a whole new game.
He doesn't look left.
Yeah.
He doesn't look left.
Yeah.
It just makes no sense. I don't know what I don't know if it's them or him or both. But his eyes go straight to Curtis or Jahan.
Right.
Like, this makes no sense. 0. He doesn't even get a screen. Not even a freaking reverse. He hasn't touched the football. A touch. You can't call a slant.
Oh, thanks, man.
I don't,
Just sucks. Like 24-0 this one, and the last game's first half we had 0. Yeah, we've been outscored 46-0 in the last 2 first halves. It's brutal. Or look at the second quarters alone. I don't think we've scored in the second quarter yet. Because we had 14 points in the first quarter, the first game. So yeah, the second quarter alone is our worst quarter by a country mile. It's like horrible right now in the second quarter. We've probably been outscored like 30-0 or something like that in the second quarter. It's horrible. All right, here we go. Jalen Hurts has already equaled his total in passing production or over, and it's only third quarter that he had in the first 2 weeks. Tough. Here we go. Hurts in the pistol formation. 3 receivers to the left at their own 21-yard line. Takes the snap. Handoff to the left side. It is Sanders falls forward for a gain of 2, maybe 3. I just don't understand why we do this. No heart. Yeah, I mean, it sucks. Heck yeah, Gruden was way better. No, Gruden was not better. Gruden was suspect. Bro, we need a new coach and quarterback too. I think mainly we need a new coach. But obviously, Wentz is not having a great day. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm not making excuses for him. But Sam Howell is not available to play, and we're not playing Heineke. Heineke is not better than Wentz. That's dead. Takes a snap. Hurts. Quick throw over to the right side for Smith. And Smith will make a first guy miss following his blocks, and he'll get the first down. Stiff-arming a man! And out of bounds goes Devontae Smith. First down and 10 for the Eagles. Yeah, I mean, anything they do is working right now. It's crazy. We just have no ability to read the screen either. Takes the snap, play action, Hurts. Steps up in the pocket, avoids the rush, and he will get a nice positive gain of about 4 yards on his own. So 2nd and 6 coming up for the Eagles. Heineke would avoid pressure and keep plays alive. I mean, he's done some of that in the past, but it's not like Carson Wentz doesn't have that ability either. So
well, apparently we don't see it.
Second and 6 here for the Eagles with 9.5 to go here in the third quarter. 2 receivers to each side. Hurts puts his tight end in motion from right to left. Hurts takes the snap. Handoff up. No, he keeps it himself, rolling to his right. Jamin Davis, can he catch him? He will push him out of bounds after a gain of 3. Be 3rd and 3 here for the Eagles. Wentz is not good at avoiding traffic. I mean, he can definitely get out of the pocket. But, I mean, he's not doing it well today. There's no doubt about it. But it's not like he's incapable of escaping the pocket. We've seen him do it several times against Washington in the past. But here we go. 3rd and 3. Hurts in the shotgun. Hurts changes the play at the line. 6 seconds on the play clock. 3 receivers to his left. Takes the snap. Hand it off to Gainwell. Yes, he will. Up the middle. And Gainwell will get stuffed for maybe a gain of 1. So that'll bring up 4th and a long one. Basically 4th and 2. Let's see what they do. They're right around midfield. Will they bring out the punting unit to just pin us back deep? It looks like the answer might be yes. Waiting for confirmation on that. We got to get a score here, man. Here's the punting unit for the Eagles. We got to get something on the board. There's Dax Milne to return the punt. Takes the snap. And there's the punt by Sipas. And it will be caught at the 11, maybe 12-yard line by Milne. Fair caught. So Carson Wentz will have to go 88 yards to get a touchdown on this drive. I can see that. If we're coming back, we need it now. I'm with you, baby Glock. I'm with you. How can I chime in with you guys? I just want to express myself in a civilized manner. Sorry, buddy, but thanks for being here in the comments. You can super chat, and I can read it if you'd like, but appreciate you guys being here. John Ridgway is pretty good. I haven't seen much of Ridgway. He could be in there, but I haven't been paying attention for him. I know he was the guy we signed from the Dallas's practice squad. Defense really doing really good. Some of them are just gassed out. Yeah, honestly, I don't hate the defense today. It's
we don't need
clearly all offense.
2-point conversions. We need 1 2-point conversion.
No, we need 3 2-point conversions.
For what?
So it's 3 touchdowns and 3 2-point conversions is 24 points. Like we could tie it with 3 2-point conversions.
Stupid.
Wentz needs help. I mean, Wentz is not playing well at all.
I don't want to hear that. You know what?
Yeah, Wentz is just playing
calm down
poor.
before I get fouled up here.
Big white dude in the middle is Ridgway. That's fine. I'm being a play-by-play guy. I got to follow the ball. So, and I haven't seen him make any. Has he made some tackles? Maybe he has.
You can't put Heineke out there because Carson
He hasn't made any tackles
Detroit.
either. So, yeah, I mean Heineke is not it.
I guarantee you, if he goes out there right now, we score a touchdown. I can bet you that.
He probably would, just to shut me up. It's hilarious.
This is just it's a whole it's just oh my gosh. This
So
is
many
on
needing IV drips. Jeez.
the head coach, the OC, and Carson all the freaking way. It's on all 3. I don't want to hear. I don't even want to hear nothing from Carson. You don't even go to a press conference. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
Oh man. Big
I'm
shot.
tired of
Washington
hearing,
defense.
I
is
gotta
trash.
be better.
Yep.
I gotta be better. I'm tired of hearing that. Be better. There's no heart in this team. There's
Be
no
about
dogs.
Be about it. Don't talk about it. Be about it, right? Here we go. 1st and 10, Washington at their own 12-yard line. What do they got? Do they show some heart here on this drive? They're on their own 11. 11. Jahan Dotson goes in motion from left to right. Takes the snap. Play action. Wentz drops back. Pumping. Now throwing it underneath. Caught by Gibby. Gibby going backwards now has to dive ahead for maybe getting 2 yards on the play.
His eyes don't move. He doesn't scan the field. They don't move.
It looked like Logan Thomas was wide open in the middle of the field. Am I crazy? There we go. 2nd and 8. 7:15 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Bring back Jason Campbell, lol. 7 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. 3 receivers to the left. Empty backfield now. Gibby motions out to the right. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Quick throw over the middle. Caught by Terry. And it'll be falling forward for a gain of 6. 3rd down and 2. There's a little slant pass to Terry. What do you know? Mismatch. They got a mismatch they liked, and he went there immediately. There it is. A sign of competency. Just over 6.5 play here in the 3rd quarter. Down 24-0. Washington has the ball, looking to get some life here.
It's a single high. That means it's man coverage.
Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Curtis motions back into the backfield, takes the snap, drops back, throw over to the middle, and incomplete, looking for Logan, and it'll bring up 4th and 2. And yeah, Jahan was open.
Field. His eyes won't move.
And it looks like the punting unit is coming out.
Oh my gosh. What the? Oh my gosh. You've been in the league for I don't even know how long. As a quarterback, you're supposed to scan the field and go through your freaking progressions. John Dodson is just sitting wide open for like a 20-yard gain. Wide open. I mean,
He
clear.
catches the punt, and he's going to run it, and big hit by David Mayo at the 41-yard line.
4th and 2, you don't want to go for it.
Yikes. What's the point of being upset? Let's find a new team together. Nah, that's okay. Yep. Wentz is better than Heineke, guys. Like, it is hilarious. Like, all the Heineke stands coming out, they forget all of what happened last year, of all the complaints. You can't see over the line. You're inaccuracies. You're throwing it this way when you should be going this way. You don't find Terry McLaurin one-on-one. You're not this. You're not that. Like, all the complaints.
Oh, my gosh. What is Ron and them looking at? What are they telling him? Are they not coaching? Clearly,
it's not his game. And I've been saying this the whole time. Like, everybody's complaining about the offense now, but you just don't get behind 24-0 against the Eagles. Like, you think that this is going to be an easy day from here on out when you get behind by the Eagles. I mean, they're going to get pressure on you. They're clearly getting a lot of pressure on Wentz.
Open.
Yeah, but the thing is that the pressure is causing it where you can't find him. Like, he doesn't have time to go to his third progression.
Find him?
Yes, you didn't. Look, he started on the right. The play was to start on the right for the short pass. Nobody's open. He came to the middle. He thought he saw Logan Thomas open, which he did have a moment, but he took too long to throw to it because then the safety was able to get there and get a bat on it because he took too long to throw the football. But he doesn't even have time to even want to look to his second or his third read, which is Jahan.
Even when he does have time, he never looks that way.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Wentz is not playing well at all. Inaccuracies, holding on to the ball too long. I'm not a fan of how Carson Wentz is looking today. There's no ifs, ands. I'm not defending him at all. But to pretend that Heineke is somehow a better quarterback and he would be the savior. Like, to say as if, if we threw Heineke in now, we would win this game. No, we would not win this game with Heineke in it.
We ain't going to win this game with...
No, we're not going to win this. You don't get behind 24-0 against the Eagles and expect to win.
Exactly.
You don't. Like, the game was over. As soon as they honestly got up 17-0, the game was over because they're the best front runners in the league. This is what they do. This is what the Eagles do. Okay? Even if we did score here, on the next drive, you would be seeing a 13-play drive, taking 7 minutes off the clock, probably ending with a field goal or touchdown. This is what they do as the Eagles. This is their game plan. Get up early and just grind them out. Here goes the Eagles. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Hurts, quick throw to the middle, and good coverage there by Cole Holcomb, batting it away. I just want Wentz. I just wish had Heineke's mobility. Wentz does have plenty of mobility. He talked about it in the press conference that he doesn't want to use it, which is unfortunate. But Wentz can get out of the pocket and make things happen with his legs. Wentz is not a stationary quarterback like Tom Brady or Peyton Manning or something. Like, he has the ability to run the football. He just doesn't want to see it or doesn't want to use it for some reason. So that's definitely frustrating. But he has the ability. Here we go. Pascal goes in motion from left to right. Takes the snap. Play action. Hurts. Steps up into the pocket. Going deep. And incomplete. Looking for A.J. Brown.
He's like, Bobby McLaurin always late. He's either always late, takes a horrible angle at the football. It's just always something with them. Like, Bobby McCain is trash.
Tim, he showed us nothing, bro. In this game, he showed us nothing. Fine. But have we forgot about the first two games now all of a sudden? With 300-plus yards throwing in both games, 3 touchdowns and 4 touchdowns respectively, showing us that huge arm that we know he has. Like, you love Wentz. Just saying that Wentz is better than Heineke is not some controversial statement and makes me a Wentz lover. Like, good night. Takes a snap. Hurts, drops back to pass, rolling to his right. Scanning the field on 3rd and 10, and finally just has to throw the football away. 4th down, and that will force another punt. Guys, did we forget about the 15 interceptions that Taylor Heineke had last year?
At the end of the day,
like
Carson Wentz has a boatload of talent. He even has enough talent to actually bring us back in his game. The truth of the matter is, he's just an idiot right now.
Yep.
Like he's just an idiot.
Yep. He's not playing well. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Like
they're not playing well.
And Scat is just not calling a good game because there's no game plan. Once again, there's no game plan.
What do you do?
What do you do for a whole week in practice? What do you do? I would love to be in film session. I would love to. I would love to be in your film sessions.
Yep. Hurts over Wentz.
Jared Goff sliced this daggone defense up with Amon-Ra St. Brown and whoever the heck else we have at receiver.
Here we go. 5:37 to go here in the third quarter. Three receivers bunch to the right. Samuel in motion now to the left. Takes the snap. Handoff to the left side is Gibby. And Gibby will fall forward for a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 up to the 11-yard line.
That's the if Gibby the player of the game. Hand him the game ball. That's all we got. That's all we got.
Here we go. 2nd and 5. 3 receivers to the right. Wentz in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Quick throw over to the right side. Caught by Curtis. And this will only be a gain of about 3, maybe 3.5.
So you mean to tell me he had no time to look left?
He hit his first read.
He even took long with that.
Didn't take long?
I said he even took long with that.
Yeah, I mean, you got to
if
hit
that
the first
ball
read
was
fast,
out before he turned his head, he could have probably got the first down. You're throwing it as soon as you wait for him to turn around.
Yep. Yep. Here we go. 4.5 to go here in the third quarter. Commanders have -1 passing yard here in the third. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Wentz. Quick throw over to the right side. Caught by JD, and he reaches for the first down.
I hope they show this
Move the
replay.
chains.
Because somebody got destroyed on the offensive line. And I think it was
Wes Switzer. Yeah, Wes Switzer's got it handled.
Destroyed.
All right, let's see. 1st and 10. 2 receivers to each side. Wentz in the shotgun, takes the snap. Drops back to pass, steps up into the pocket, pump fakes, and he is going to make a guy miss, and there's a nice run.
Yeah,
Gain of about 6, maybe 7.
Never look left.
Three and a half to go here in the third quarter. Wentz. 2 receivers to each side. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is J.D. McKissick, and McKissick just tripped himself, falling forward for maybe a gain of 1.
Why are we running? Oh, my gosh.
J.D. McKissick, you just can't fall, bro. What are you doing? Like, you just
They
tripped
wasn't
yourself.
even set, Tim. They wasn't even ready to call that play.
Who cares? I mean, J.D. McKissick just fell over.
They wasn't
Like, you
set.
had blocks. You had blocks. J.D. McKissick literally just got sniped from the crowd. They don't even give him a yard on the play. 3rd and 3. 3 receivers to the left.
This is
Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Wentz, quick throw over the left side. Caught for a first down. Logan Thomas, the target. There, look at Wentz. Look at this. Getting the ball out fast. What are we doing? Man, I wish we did this for 3 quarters. This is the Wentz I want to see. When he's decisive, getting the ball out quick. He's got an arm. Let's continue, man. 2.5 to go here in the third quarter. 3 receivers to the right. Wentz takes a snap, drops back to pass, scans the middle of the field, now going deep. Wide open is Terry McLaurin for a big play! Nice throw by Wentz, and he finds Terry McLaurin for a gain of about 40. What is it? They call it 45. There's Terry McLaurin. Look, he put his hands up, said, yo, I'm open. Give it to me, baby. And tackled out of bounds by the safety, Gardner Johnson. Here we go. Finally, there's Terry McLaurin, fist bumping after. Give me the ball, he said. Give me the ball. Terry McLaurin goes to the sideline for a breather. 1st and 10. I hope this is a run play then. Here we go. Wentz in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap. Play action. Wentz scans the field, has time, throws it underneath, quick by McKissick, and McKissick will get tripped up for a gain of 3.
I want to bring up something. It's been at least 10 snaps where he has gotten horrible snaps. Like, I lie to you now, it's like 10 to like 11, 12 times he got snaps that's just at the ground.
Yeah, that's what happens when you lose your starting center. Wes Switzer is not the starting, like, typical starting center. He usually plays guard. And yeah, I have also seen that where the snaps are not great. Cosme on the ground, groveling in pain.
That's the first time he actually went through his progressions.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 7. Somebody said, please just be a meat shot. Maybe that's all it is. He is on his own 2 feet this time. He's on the sideline. Hopefully he'll come back in.
Oh, don't tell me we got a Sadiq Charles. So your game really over now. I quit.
No, it's Lucas, right? Cornelius Lucas is the backup swing tackle. 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap. Wentz looks to his right. Scans the field. Throws it underneath. And it's going to be batted away. Looking for Curtis Samuel. Good coverage there by number 29, Maddox. Can't wait for the film, Tim. Yep, we'll be doing that on Tuesday. You can stop by the channel on Tuesday. We'll go over the film live and raw.
Pause.
Man, I wish that he just ran a slant. He beat him on the inside. Like the whip route, he actually went back to where Maddox was. He just destroyed him to the inside. Here we go. 3rd and 7 for the Commanders. A minute left here in the 3rd quarter. Washington looking to try to get their first points on the board. And Charles Leno false starts. Just stepped backwards way too early. Tough.
Charles Leno has been having a horrible season so far.
Yikes, man. Yikes. Yeah, no thanks. Don't want to see this garbage again.
Can we get the
well,
ball
at least stop by and hit the like button even if you don't want to watch it. All right, here we go. At least 3 points, please. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not even taking the field goal though. I'm just going.
That's the same thing I'm saying. Me neither.
Yeah. Field goal does nothing. We would need 3 touchdowns. Here we go. Wentz in the shotgun, empty backfield now. 3rd and 12 at the Eagles 29. Drops back to pass. Carson Wentz going to the right and dropped pass by Jahan Dotson. He was open. It was a great route. And now they're going to bring in Joey Sly to kick the field goal. It was a beautiful route. He got open, and he just took his eyes off the ball. Took his eyes off. Oh, we're lucky C.J. Gardner-Johnson didn't pick that off. He almost tipped it up and laid it to him like, oh, where's the passer? Where's the roughing the passer? Carson Wentz just got smacked after the ball was gone. Here's the kick. Joey Sly in to attempt the first field goal of the year, and he knocks it through the uprights, and the Washington Commanders will not get skunked. Oh, wait. Flag on the play. Hold up. Maybe I spoke too early. What's the flag here? The field goal was good. Wow, so they do call the flag super late. Wow. They called the flag after the play. Like they were lining up for the field goal and they threw that flag. Wow. All right, so automatic first down Washington. Or is it on the field goal? Hold on. Maybe it's the field goal. Never mind. Oh, it's on the field goal. Oh, never mind. So Jordan Davis made a rookie mistake there and ran into the center on a field goal, which you cannot do. You cannot run into the center basically the center has free reign. You can't run into him. So unnecessary roughness on 90 and automatic first down. Here we go now. Inside the red zone are the Washington Commanders for the first time. Wentz takes the snap. Drops back. Quick throw over to the left side. And he finds his man, Terry McLaurin, on a quick out. Easy pitch and catch. First down and first and goal from the 4-yard line. Here come the Commanders. They get a lucky break there on the field goal. Can they take advantage? 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Washington knocking on the door. Here we go. All right, Wentz in the shotgun. Curtis motions in from left to right. 3 receivers bunched to the right now. Now Curtis motions back over to the left. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Play action. Quick throw. And incomplete. Looking for Samuel. Good coverage there by James Bradbury. Had to throw it over his head. Otherwise, that could have been a nasty pick 6. That was a dangerous throw there by from Carson. Man, I wish he threw it to the end zone and then he turned his shoulders. Imagine if he faked the out and up and he just floated it to the end zone. That could have been huge. 11 seconds. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Handoff to the left side is Gibby, and Gibby immediately meets pressure. Now he cuts it all the way back to the field. Can he keep going? No, he's going to lose a lot of yards.
So, Terry McLaurin, Logan Thomas, Armani Rogers, you don't care to look at any 3 of those guys.
Yeah, they try to run the ball there on second down.
Always something. Why not line Terry up by himself on one side?
Yep, because now after that big play, it's going to be 3rd and goal from like the 12. Loss of 8 yards on the play.
Why not line Terry up on one side by himself?
10 yards. Ugh.
Scott is stupid. And all he does, oh my gosh. Oh man, I want to punch something, bro. I'm so tight right now. Like, you run, I want to punch something. Bruh, you run a shotgun run, a gun, whatever you call it, and you in goal line, and you run it to the outside when Gibby's had success going up the middle. I can't.
Yep. This is tough, man.
Ooh. I couldn't be in that field right now. I couldn't be at FedEx Field. I'm telling you, I would hop out the stands and somebody got to fight me. I'm so like somebody has to fight me. This is ridiculous.
Yep.
Somebody has to fight me. Philly fans, somebody has to throw hands. I need to get my aggression off. We get a penalty, get the ball back, and these the plays you call? Really? To Curtis. Really? Don't get me started with Jahan Dotson this game. Because he's the reason we was in the position we was in to begin with. Oh, he has the best hands in the draft. BS. That was George Pickens. It would have been a catch.
Well, we're not going to get into that because also George Pickens had a drop touchdown last night, or a first down as well, on Thursday night. But he had that nastiness catch, but he also dropped 2 touchdowns, so that's unfortunate. But, yeah, I mean, it was definitely not ideal to drop that pass. But what sucks is that, like a run play in the red zone is obviously not that big of a deal. It just sucks that instead of just running forward with Gibby and try to get what he can, he tried to do way too much, and then it turns into a -10. Instead of like a -2 and it's a 3rd and goal from the 6, it's now a 3rd and goal from the 14, which, it's like, yeah, you're trying to do what you can, but it sucks. Like, you got to continue to run forward when you're in the red zone, especially because now it makes it so hard to get to the end zone. But let's see what they got. They do have 2 plays to get there, though. The field goal is worthless. Here we go. Let's just get something. Takes a snap. Wentz steps up. Pump fake. Now rolls to his left. Keeping it himself. Has room to run. Can he make a guy miss? Yes, he does. Diving! But he gets to the 1-yard line. And this is definitely in the area of going for it. It's 4th and goal from the 1 now. Big play here for Washington. Nice play by Carson, knowing, hey, let's just get what we can with his legs. He nearly got there himself. Good defense there to trip him up. But here we go, 4th and goal. What do we got? We're going to go for it. Here we go, 24-0. Trying to complete the comeback. Not complete, but start the comeback, I should say. 24-0. Wentz in the shotgun. 2 running backs in the backfield. Takes the snap. Play action. Shovel pass. And Logan Thomas, will he get there? No! We tried to do the Kansas City interesting shovel pass. But wait a minute. Did they fumble it and Norwell ended up with it in the end zone?
No. Why that play call? Why? It's just, why?
Trying to look like Kansas City.
Why? Nobody was even blocked. Why?
Great play there by Maddox.
Why? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why?
Yeah, it's one of those plays where it looks dumb if it doesn't work, but it's worked so many times for other teams. Like, it is what it is.
We're down 24-0. I don't want to see a trick play. I want to see you go to your best player.
Yeah.
I want to see a Logan Thomas one-on-one. Line up on the outside by himself. I want to see Terry McLaurin one-on-one. Line up on the outside. I want to see a bunch formation. With Logan or Curtis, Jahan, Terry. Clearing out so the guy can run underneath and catch the ball so he can get inside the end zone. That's what I want to see. How about a rollout? A play-action play that we religiously see all the time that I was talking about last week. A play-action rollout, have a tight end sneak in the back, you dump it over the top. How about your running back? You slide protection out to the right.
Look, no matter what, let's just call it what it is. No matter what, if we didn't get it, you guys are going to say it was a bad play call. It sucks. I understand we didn't get it. We've seen it used so many other times. It's actually a very interesting play in the red zone. I would have loved to see just a simple QB sneak. That'd be cool because we saw that video. QB sneak it.
Fullback.
But it is what it is. We called the play. It didn't work. I would rather do not a negative 10-yard run play and Gibby just gets what he can.
That's all
because that really hurt us more than anything. Carson did a great job to even get us to the 1-yard line, but it is what it is. What up, Rudy Trulio, Mr. Positivity? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really to be positive about. I mean, it's 24-0. It is what it is. Tim, it's been all bad plays. Stop. There's optimism and then there's delusion. No, it's not about delusion. Look, everybody just jumps on it when a play doesn't work. It's a bad play, and I understand. There is times that he called bad plays, and I agree. Like, not getting Terry the football, as Jeris has been complaining about this whole game. I 1,000% agree. Calling plays that are taking too long to develop when you're getting pressured all game. Terrible calls. Terrible, right? Where are the quick game passes and getting the ball to your playmakers early and often? There are times to criticize the play calling, and I have criticized the play calling. I'm not a Scott Turner fan. I gave him one more year with a legitimate quarterback, but we're seeing the same kind of crap we saw last year with Heineke. I'm completely fine with hating on the play caller. I'm completely fine. But that play is ran by some of the best offenses in the league. It's been designed by some of the best offensive minds in football. It's a great play. It works sometimes, it doesn't work others. You get your tight end, a big body guy in motion, like in movement with the ball, try to get some extra yards. Wait a minute, we're going to get a safety! Bang! Safety from defense, Jaron Payne coming up with the big play. There we go, and we get the ball back. We needed that. But anyway, so I'm not delusional that I think that Scott Turner's a tremendous play caller and a tremendous offensive mind. It's just I like to criticize what I actually think is worth criticism.
I'm not a mathematician. I am.
We need to score 3 touchdowns and only 1 2-point conversion now.
Yeah, that was my point. That's what I was asking.
Yep, no worries. So. But anyway,
Jaron Payne getting a contract.
I agree. Duran's awesome. I love Duran. But, all right, can we score a touchdown? We need to get into the end zone with our offense. Tim, hype for 2. This has been bad. Hey, it's a great play. It's a great play.
I think we're probably going to go for 2 if we score a touchdown.
Yeah, we need to get 1 2-point conversion. And then even if it helps a lot, because now even if we fail one, we could still go for 2-point conversions on the others and still get it. So it's basically we got a free roll on some 2-point conversions. So yeah, you definitely go for the 2-point conversion on the first time, for sure. No ifs, ands, or buts. Here we go. Dax Milne keeps it, running to the right side, and he's got a nice return slipping through, and he's going to get up to about the 39-yard line, and Washington has some nice field position, rather. No, 2 points until it's time? Absolutely not. You have to run the 2-point conversion right away, because if you fail, that means you have to go for 2-point conversions on your other 2, okay? And that gives you an opportunity. If you go for a field goal or a PAT, and then you go for a PAT again, and you fail on the last one, you didn't have opportunities to recover from it. So you have to go 2 for 3 on 2-point conversions, or if you get it the first time, now you could just get PATs and you tie the game. Here we go. Curtis Samuel goes in motion from right to left. Carson in the shotgun, takes a snap, drops back to pass. Quick throw over to the right side, caught by J.D. McKissic, and he will get close to the first down marker. Looks like a gain of about 9. Thank you so much for Tony P. for the super chat. Appreciate you. Says, I'm saying Duran like the LeBron James kid.
Since when did they get Laviska Shenault?
The Jaguars cut him or traded him or something.
Really?
Takes a snap. Wentz, quick throw, wide open as J.D. McKissic turns upfield, pushed out of bounds, up to Eagles territory, up to the 47-yard line. Yeah, they traded him for some small, or some late round pick too, like a 6th round pick.
We're going to have to take a shot.
Maybe a 5th. Here we go. 1st and 10, Washington. 13-11 to go. Down by 22. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Play action. Pumping. Has pressure. Going deep and incomplete.
I said this. I said Jahan Dotson is going to have. This is going to show me a lot about him.
Yep. Jahan Dotson getting covered well there by James Bradbury. Carson Wentz not even throwing it near him, but looked like he couldn't really get off the jam. Why is the clock still running? Well, when you go out of bounds, it doesn't start stopping until the 4-minute warning or the 2-minute warning or something. So yeah, the clock continues to run when you go out of bounds up until I think actually it's all the way to the 2-minute warning and a half. And then after that, it starts to stop. But 2nd and 10, 2 receivers to each side. Wentz in the shotgun. Wentz takes the snap with 1 second left. Pressure's coming immediately. Gets it to Curtis. Curtis trying to slip a tackle. Can't do it, but he does get a gain of 7 or so on the play. It'll be 3rd and manageable here for Washington. 12:50 to go here in the 4th quarter. Where the hell is Terry in northern Canada? Here we go. 3rd and 4. 12.5 to go. Wentz in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Only a 4-man rush. Quick throw over to the right side. J.D. McKissic does dive for the first down. And that'll move the chains for Washington. Got to score somewhat quickly here, boys. 12:20 to go here in the 4th quarter. Washington does still have their 3 timeouts. A touchdown now does not completely put it out of reach. But we got to score a touchdown here. Got to score a touchdown. Oh, Hassan Reddick is going to go down. Looks like he has some sort of injury. Maybe actually, he might just be cramping. Not sure. Hopefully he's okay. But we will get a injury timeout here with 12:12 to go in the 4th quarter. Carson Wentz now 17 for 29, 128 yards. Finally in the positive. But yeah, Hassan Reddick will walk to the sideline. I think it was just a cramp in his right leg. If I were to guess, I think he's going to be okay. Here we go. 24-2. Oh, they're going to let the clock continue to run, I guess? Here we go. Come on. Let's get the play moving. Let's do it. Today. And they do start the clock after the injury. So 1st and 10 here for Washington. 12 minutes to play. 3 receivers to the left. McKissick goes in motion. Here comes a blitz. Quickly throws it over the middle. Caught by Terry. Terry and runs into a guy, but gains about 7-ish on the play. So 2nd and 3 coming for Washington. Man, I love these play calls, except for the fact that we're down by 22 points. Where are these in the first quarter? Cross the middle, get Terry one-on-one situations, just let him run away from the DB on man-to-man. Like, Darius Slay is not keeping up with him on a crosser. Come on. Here we go, 2nd and 3. 3 receivers to the right, takes a snap, drops back to pass. Quick throw, and incomplete, but the late flag, and it looks like it will be pass interference. Move the chains.
Let's say that's pass interference all the way. You're about to say.
Pass interference. And on number 43, White gets called for the pass interference. And now it'll be 11:21 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Can we get the ball back to Terry again, please?
Yep, Washington looking to get their first touchdown on the board. There's Scott Turner, the offensive coordinator. A fan favorite. 1st and 10. Cam Sims into the ballgame. Great start. 3 receivers to the right. No Terry McLaurin on the field. Wentz takes a snap, drops back to pass. Throwing it to the middle and incomplete, looking for Jahan Dotson. I like the matchup, but unfortunately, somehow Dotson didn't beat the linebacker. I like to go to that matchup, though. If Jahan's one-on-one with the linebacker, we should go there several times a game. 11:17 to go here in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 10. $11:17 to go in the fourth quarter. Washington inside Eagles territory.
You have one-on-one.
Here we go. Number 17 is guarded one-on-one by Slay on the left side. 3 receivers to the right. There is a safety over there, though. Takes a snap. Play action. Wentz has pressure immediately. Setting up the screen, and he cannot get it to J.D. McKissick. Uh-oh. Wentz grabbing for his left leg. I think he's going to be okay, though. Good pressure there by the Eagles, not even allowing the screen to develop. Somebody got beat off the line of scrimmage. It's, Wes Switzer, the pulling center, could not get over there in time to stop the pass rush. I don't like that design there, honestly. 3rd and 10. Wentz in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right now. The 24-yard line is where they are. Takes the snap with 0 on the play clock. Quick throw over to Curtis. Curtis making guys miss. Diving for the first down. And that will move the chains here with 11 minutes to go. Nice play there by Curtis. 11 minutes here. Washington being a little bit too slow and methodical. Got to make something happen faster. 10:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. They have time.
They have plenty of time.
Make some moves.
The same thing as last game. They just moving slow. Like, get to the line of scrimmage.
Yep, here we go. 10:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. Samuel motions into the backfield. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap, drops back. Handoff to Curtis and goes nowhere.
That's what I mean by play calling. That's a horrible play call. It's the same thing we did last drive. Why are you running it outside? We're not good at that.
Yeah, tough call there for
and then
Curtis
you run the
Samuel.
football
2-yard loss.
wasting time. Come on. It's just stupid.
10:04 to go. It's a change of pace play. Unfortunately, it didn't work. But it's to slow down the pass rush is really what it is. Because the pass rush is getting there so fast, you try to run it behind them, but O-line's stinking it up. Here comes a blitz. Wentz has time, but no. The late pressure comes, and Cosme gets beat. And there's the pressure. And unfortunately, you don't slow down the rush when you run for -2 yards. Okay, but what you're trying to do there is slow down the rush with a quick run up the middle. But Carson Wentz again holding the ball just a little bit too long, and it's 3rd and forever here. But 7 sacks for a 50 yards loss. The offensive line has not looked good at all. Third and 22 now for Washington.
This is hilarious.
A field goal does literally nothing. You got to get 6 here. It's a 2-play. If you can get 12 yards here, I would take it. Carson throwing to the left side, and it's off of Terry's hands. Terry McLaurin drops it. It wouldn't have been for a first down, but it would have made a 4th and manageable. Terry, it was a little bit high, but he alligator armed it. Had a chance to make the grab. He jumped high in the air to get that, man. He had to throw it over the corner. Oh, yeah, tough break. We got to go for it here. 4th and 22. Not very likely. 3 receivers to the right. We got to go for it all. Wentz takes the snap, steps up in the pocket, avoids the rush, and down goes.
Why would you go back to the middle of the field? That was so stupid. All you had to do was run right. There's nobody there. It's not rocket science. It's no one literally there on the right side. Why cut it back? You already felt the pressure of where he was coming from.
Well, no, it's because the center of the line. Did you see the guy? He was screaming to the left, so he tried to cut it back to the left to avoid the rush in the middle.
You'd have beat him.
So, yeah, unfortunately, the offensive line has just absolutely decimated.
A stupid play call. We wouldn't have been in that position in a freaking 2nd and 12, and you don't call a dumb run play. You did the same. You made the same mistake twice.
The run play was not a dumb play call.
It was a dumb play. No, you don't run it outside. You run it inside. You had no success running outside the entire game.
It doesn't matter.
Inside.
You're running the ball to try to slow down the pressure, and unfortunately, your offensive line.
How did we slow down the pressure? We ran it up the middle. We didn't run outside. We had success running inside.
I don't know if he necessarily ran it outside or not. I mean, it wasn't like it was a pitch play to the outside or he
handed the ball for him. He's running outside, not inside. It's not an inside run.
I don't know what the offensive line do. I don't know what Curtis saw or what he didn't see or what, but I know there was pressure immediately, so maybe he ran it outside because he saw a dude immediately in his face. We just got destroyed.
If you're going to call a run play, you run it up the middle.
Yeah, but the middle got immediately blown up, is my point. Immediately blown up. There was no blocking. What did you going right? I don't care which way you're going. You got to block them. But you didn't even block the D tackle up the middle immediately.
You don't run that play. You can't. There's no excuses for running that play.
There is a run play on first down when the pressure is getting all over. Carson Wentz has pressure all around him. That's not the play that's the problem. The play that's the problem is now you're waiting way too long to run these short intermediate throws. You're waiting way too long for that. That's the problem in the offense, and you're waiting too long. But it also sucks because Terry McLaurin drops a pass, John Dotson drops a pass. Yes, the play calling's not great. But then when you do finally get open these plays downfield, your receivers are now dropping them. Your protection's not there. Everybody is stinking it up right now. But it's not like that one run play is what's absolutely destroying us. It's a fine play. We see it all the time.
They put you in 2nd and 2. No, you don't.
The best play callers call that play. The best ones. Go get Andy Reid, Nick Sirianni, the one for the Kyle Shanahan calls that. Everybody calls that play. Everybody. Go look it up. Every single great play caller runs that play. Every single one. Every single one of them. Go look it up. Yes. Go look it up. Every single one. When the pressure is getting there, that's a play call. Every single great play call. Every single one.
We're driving. What pressure?
He was pressured all game.
They call that
whole drive. He's getting rid of it quickly, but pressure. The play before that, he literally avoided pressure. The play before that, he literally did it.
And then they call that play on an outside, which puts you at 2nd and 12. Now you really consider the heat. You don't call that play. That's a horrible play call.
It's a fine play call.
It's not. That's not a fine play call. That's the same play call they ran last play, which got negative 10 yards, like you just complained about. It's the same play call. You just ran it a different way. That's stupid.
It's not working, I agree, but it's a fine play call.
How is it
Every single offensive coordinator has that in their playbook. Every single one.
How is it a flying play call if it didn't work?
That's stupid. That is moronic.
How is it a flying? No, it's not moronic.
That is moronic.
Look at the
You
look
don't
at the
judge a play call whether it worked or not.
Hold on. Look at the game. Look how the game is going.
Oh,
you need to score a touchdown.
Okay, so if it worked, it's a great play call then. That's what No, that's all I needed to hear, Jeris. If it works, it's a great play call, says the almighty great Jeris. It only is a bad play call because it doesn't work.
You don't call that
there
play.
You go.
If
it worked, it was a great play call. It was great. It was perfect play call if it worked.
Clearly, you don't understand. Clearly.
You literally just said it. It's a bad play call because it didn't work.
Meaning it don't work. That play call does not work. Considering the fact at the point in time in which you're in the game, that's a play call that you do not call because it does not work. It's a bad play call. For
nobody runs it out of shotgun up the middle. Nobody runs it there.
You're down
zero offensive coordinators run it out of the shotgun.
Let me look at
0 points still.
Let me look at my play call. I'm down 22. Oh, let me run a play. A run play outside that just for the last drive got negative 10 yards. Let me run the same play. That's not a play call you go to. That's a bad play call for that particular situation.
I just don't understand what you're not seeing as far as the complete pressure all around Wentz every single play.
You don't call that play.
It's literally a play designed to slow down the pass rush. It's literally that's what it is. Because Wentz is literally running for his life every single freaking play. Every play.
1st and 10. Now you're 2nd and 12.
Obviously, I don't like that it only lost 2 yards. You think I like the play call because it lost 2 yards?
Where was our success? Up the middle.
Dude, I don't we have to go back and look at it. I don't know what it's like. It's automatically an outside. He got tackled inside the tackle box. So I don't know why you think this is automatically an outside play when also he's immediately getting hit. He doesn't even have the ball for a whole yard and a half, and he's already...
He's running this way. He's not running here. This is the middle.
Because there's pressure up the middle. He's trying to run away from a dude.
Because of the blocking. You're running right, so your offensive line is sliding right. So
I don't know. I have to go look at it again.
Because you're running away.
Maybe you're completely right. I have no idea. I have to go look. I just remember there's a guy immediately tackling him as soon as he catches or gets the freaking ball. All good. All the good teams run it. It has a high success rate. Yeah, I mean, it literally, every single great offensive coordinator has that in their playbook. It's not like this is some out there wild, he just made it up himself, and it's just, unbelievable. There's no way I can think of it. I literally gave you... I literally gave you the rationale.
There's no rationale.
I already gave it to you, but you just don't. You're not buying it.
It's not. It's no rationale in it. You're down 22.
Yes, and Carson Wentz is getting pressured every single play. So you're trying to run the ball up the middle on 1st down and 10.
They didn't run the ball up the middle. That's what you're missing.
He was tackled inside the box. I don't know what you want from me.
They literally hand the ball off to him. He's running this way. He's not looking to cut it up. He's running this way.
He ran to a little bit, 2 yards to the right. Okay, and then the whole point is you run and you cut it up the middle. But unfortunately, there's a guy tackling him as soon as he gets the ball.
Because of why you think the guy went in the middle? The blocking is to block this way. So somebody's going to always come this way.
A part of running to the right is blocking the middle, okay? You don't ever call a run play where the D tackle is not blocked.
You clearly haven't seen our team. Okay. We're not good at running that play.
You never call a run play where the D tackle is just not blocked. You just don't ever call that run play.
Okay. We can't run outside. That's the problem.
We couldn't run inside this game.
We definitely ran inside this game, and we was effective doing it. They just went away from it.
You mean Antonio Gibson with 10 carries, 33 yards? Our longest run play of the day was Curtis Samuel running outside on a jet sweep. That was our longest run play of the game. But here we go. Here's the punt. And we do force a punt, which is nice, but unfortunately it's too late. Takes a nice Washington bounce at the 13-yard line. But no, it was a bad day by the entire offense. Everybody. The coordinator was bad. The quarterback was bad. The offensive line was bad. The receivers were bad. The running backs were bad. Everybody was bad. The whole game. It was a terrible, terrible game by everybody. I'm not defending Scott Turner by any means as far as a great play caller today. It was just, it's just terrible. Everything about this game was bad. Carson Wentz chops back to pass. Quick throw over to the right. I wish we saw that earlier in the game, and it's a gain of 6, maybe 7. It's terrible. Ron will say, I thought they did all right. I really did. Yeah, the I really did always gets me, right? I really do. I think he's great. I really do. He did a great job. I really think so. Takes a snap. Carson Wentz drops back to pass. Quick throw over to the left side, and has his man, Terry McLaurin. What do you know?
Too late for that.
Sad part is our D hasn't been that bad this game. Right. Our defense really hasn't been that bad. I'm embarrassed to be a fan of this team any longer. It happens, dude. I was more embarrassed last week. It was pathetic last week. This week we're going against a better team. There's definitely ways that we can improve. No ifs, ands, or buts. But this is what happens when you get down 24-0 against the Eagles. Carson Wentz, pumping, buying time now. Has time now, throwing it to his left side and overthrows Terry McLaurin.
How? How do you overthrow that? All you had to do is throw it in his stomach. I couldn't be a head coach. I curse out everybody.
Smack City, thank you so much for the super chat. It says, fire everyone, reset this offseason. If we have a terrible season, that's most likely what's going to happen. Most likely. Especially with how we're looking. It's just terrible. Here we go. 4:28 to go here in the fourth quarter. Down by 1 million. 3 receivers to the right. Carson Wentz in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Here comes a blitz. Wentz and avoids the rush and can't get away from everybody. Down goes Wentz. What up, Tony P? How can we produce a winning culture with this losing staff? Thank you so much for the super chat there. Tony P says, Ron Rivera, 91-83. Scott Turner, 62-92. Jack Del Rio, 93-94. Martin Mayhew, 55-92. Marty Herney, 106-32. Those are the records for all of the coaches. And yeah, it is a losing staff. Obviously, other than Ron Rivera was 91-83, and Ron's obviously had good teams in the past, but it ain't looking too good now. But thank you so much for the super chat. What's up, everybody? Well, hopefully you're enjoying the content. Hopefully that argument at least gave you a little spark. It's always fun going back and forth. Wow, you can't make this stuff up. Yep. Here we go. 3rd and 13. 3 receivers to the right. Carson Wentz in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Avoids the rush. Rolling to his left. And there's going to be a flag in the backfield. And J.D. McKissic's going to make the catch out of bounds. Not for a first down, though. We'll see what the flag is on the back end. He's only had 4 winning seasons in 12 years. True. Time to get Sean Payton out of retirement. I would like that. I would like that for sure. I want a young offensive coach, though. That's what I want. A young offensive coach. Like, here was a holding. Defense number 43. Automatic first down. There we go. Get a first down here for Washington. But, I don't know. I kind of liked the offensive coordinator for the Lions. He's kind of interesting to me. Oh, my goodness gracious. The Chiefs are not going to win by 5.5. I hate the NFL sometimes, dude. I hate the NFL. It is horrible. How are the Chiefs not just blowing out the Colts right now? That's just disgusting. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Wentz in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Pumping. Throwing to the left side. Caught by J.D. McKissic. Stiff arms him and out of bounds. The Chiefs are about to lose to the Colts. Are we serious? The Colts are literally about to beat the Chiefs. That is just disgusting. That is gross. Ugh. Colts are good. Yeah, they just got 24-0'd by the freaking Jaguars. Talking about the Colts are good. Ay. Out of bounds. This game is all but over. Y'all still watching this? Yep, unfortunately. 1st and 10. Just waiting for the clocks to hit zeros. It's gross. It's disgusting. What are you going to do? That juke was all slow. Here we go. 1st and 10. 3 receivers to the right. Wentz takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Setting up the screen to Curtis. Curtis has blockers in front. And nice play by number 22. I think that's C.J. Garner-Johnson. Getting around the offensive lineman. Looked like we had the right plays, but nope. I mean, y'all had Hutchinson have 3 sacks. Couldn't get more worse than that. I know. What is Hutchinson looking like today? I'm kind of curious. What is he looking like in Minnesota? Is he killing Minnesota? Here we go. Drops back to pass. Scanning the field. Throwing it over the middle. And dropped by J.D. McKissick. Hutchinson, look at this. Hutchinson has 0 tackles in the entire game and no sacks. I'm telling you, Aiden Hutchinson is not a very good player. He is not worth the number 2 pick. This is literally the guy that we let get 3 sacks and everybody thought he was the man. It's horrible. We're so bad right now. It is pathetic. We're going to score 2 points with this 3rd highest paid offense in the league. Wentz in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Scanning the field. Wentz throwing it to the left side, and it's going to be caught by Terry McLaurin. 1st and 10, Washington. I'm not a Hutchinson fan. I'm telling you. He had 1 tackle in game 1, no tackles in game 3. The only reason he had 3 sacks and 2 tackles for loss is because he went against Washington, and Washington makes other people tremendous. Takes a snap, drops back to pass, Wentz steps into the pocket, pump fakes, avoids the rush, rolling to his right now, trying to run away from a dude, and he just has to get rid of the football, and incomplete. Incomplete. 2:37 to go here in the 4th quarter. Yeah, we didn't even score 2 points on offense. It was on defense.
Oh, my gosh. That schedule, luckily, these next 3 games should all be W's. Really all 4. Really all 5. But this team... No.
Carson Wentz in the shotgun, drops back to pass. Wentz pumping, throwing it to the right side, and it'll be caught by Milne, and he will stay on his feet. Nice slip tackle, and he will dive ahead up to the 5-yard line. Will we get garbage time points? The Chiefs are literally about to lose to the Colts. I'm so annoyed by that. It's like unbelievable.
This is a division loss, too, so this hurts even more.
Here we go. Wentz in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff to Gibby. Gibby running up the middle and gets close to the first down.
Give it to him because he played his butt off today.
Was that a good play call?
Yeah. It was up the middle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What a concept.
It was the same play.
Right up the middle.
One. It was literally the same
right
play.
Up the middle.
It was
no,
the same
it wasn't.
Play. It was.
It's not. It was not.
I bet it was blocked the exact same way.
No, it wasn't. He didn't run this way. He didn't run this way. He ran this way.
You know what? Come to the all 22 film review on Tuesday. I bet it's the same exact play blocked the same way. Kansas City on the 46-yard line of Indianapolis. They do have one more timeout. They need that's a 64-yard field goal. They need one more play to tie this game up and send it to overtime. And then I need them to score a touchdown and I win my bet. Chiefs are gross. Come on, Chiefs. I hate you.
You want to know what's funny?
What's that?
Ron Rivera is an idiot. This man got 6 receptions for 102 yards. Seriously?
Terry?
Seriously.
Wah, wah, wah.
6 receptions for $102. He got all that in the 4th quarter. 1 quarter.
Red House Not Roadhouse says, when did our O-line become trash?
Well, we got rid of Eric Flowers and Brandon Sheriff.
Yeah, but even Leno has looked terrible today.
No, I mean abysmal. We agree with we 100% agree on that.
And then Cosme has not had a great day either.
He hasn't.
We also don't have our starting center, which has definitely been noticeable with the snaps, especially out of shotgun. But thank you very much, Red House, not Roadhouse, for the super chat. You know, it's tough. It's a tough break, ladies and gents. It sucks. I understand. Not ideal, to say the least. But it is what it is, guys. It is.
I know it is what it is. It is what it is, my foot.
Colts win? That is gross.
This is stupid.
I'm so mad.
And I'm going to make a video after this.
So mad. Yep, I'll record a video as well. The people wanted it. I'll give it to them. It's not going to be great, but it is what it is. Player of the game? Tress Way, our punter.
I'm giving it to Gibby.
11 carries, 37 yards.
I like the way he ran today.
That's what we're giving it to. Carson Wentz in the shotgun. We're at the 1 yard line. 2nd and goal. Jahan goes in motion. Now he comes back the other way. Takes a snap. Hand off to Gibby. Diving for the end zone. Did he get there? They're going to give him the touchdown? I think they are. They do. Antonio Gibson gets a garbage time touchdown. Washington will go for 2 to make it look like a reasonably scored game. I can't believe the freaking Chiefs, dude. Unbelievable. So gross. So gross.
Go for 2. For what? Go
to make
for
it
2
look like
what?
a normal score.
What we gonna do? Throw a deep bomb, Hail Mary. Get an onside kick, throw a Hail Mary.
Yep, onside kick it, baby.
And
Come
then
on.
onside kick it again, throw another Hail Mary.
Waits in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Play action. Pumping. Scans the field. Looking. Has time. Floats it to the end zone and intercepted. J.D. McKissick says he wants a holding call. Didn't get it. All right, we need the onside kick.
LOL. You seen the one Joey slide kick last game? Yeah, okay.
Need the onside kick. Are there any 16-point plays? Thanks for the super chat there. Kuwait Watubi. To answer your question, no. Unfortunately. No. Just no.
No, I just disagree.
We're not.
Well, at least I got my
bad
Falcons.
yet.
Got my head, hang my head on them. Hopefully Marcus Mariota throw 30 picks in the first quarter. Trash. This game is. I can't wait to see what he says. I can't wait. And he better not be mad. Oh, he better not be mad. Oh, I got another video coming. He better not be mad. I better hear apology. I better hear sorrow in his voice. He better not be mad. Let me not say sorrowful. He better be sad. He better not be mad.
All right. Yep. This game is over. The Eagles got the onside kick, and that ices the game. And, yep, there was a lot here. Thank you guys, everybody in the chat. I know you guys are the real goats for being here through this whole debacle. All right. I'm glad we could help you out and entertain you a little bit. And I hope we did a commendable job for you guys as best we could, considering this team scored 0 points this game. You know, I don't even count the 8 points we scored. We scored 0. No firing up the band. Oh, yeah, I didn't even want to fire up the band. It's those kind of days. But you're right. Technically, I didn't even think about firing up the band after that. Am I really going to fire up the band after a garbage time touchdown in a abysmal game? I can't even bring myself to do it. You know, I just don't have the energy to do it. And thanks for even bringing that up, because I mean, this is the first time. This might be the first touchdown that I didn't even think about doing it. I didn't do it, and people still want me to fire it up. I guess technically we did score a touchdown. I'll fire it up. Why not? I'll do it. I don't know how much.
No, don't do it. No. We didn't win. No, we don't fire up the band if we lose. Well, not if we don't get nothing.
We did score a touchdown.
What are you firing up the band for? We don't deserve it.
We scored a touchdown.
Oh gosh.
You know what? Here, I'm gonna do this. In this poll, we're gonna leave it up to you guys. Play the song on garbage touchdown. Yes or no? Ask the community. Are we doing it? Are we not doing it? Play the song for garbage TD or no? Up to you guys to vote. 75% early vote says no. Out of 28 votes, everybody's saying no. Nope, please don't. Play the anxiety version. Play it. 80% saying no out of 46 votes. Nobody wants to hear Hail to the Redskins in a blowout loss. Like, wake me up when September ends. 81% of you saying no. Please, dude, please. It's a joke. Pathetic. Can't believe this offense with these weapons didn't score, right? Hell to the gnaw. Yeah, I don't even count the touchdown. I already said I don't even count these as touchdowns. You know, like, who counts that? Like,
oh, we did score a touchdown. Never mind. Go ahead, fire it up. I didn't see. It's so bad that I didn't even know we scored a touchdown.
I literally said we scored a touchdown.
I didn't know. Like, honestly, I did not know. That's how bad. That's how bad it is.
Gibby scored it.
Exactly. That's how bad it is. I did not even know. I thought we still had two. Like, that's how bad we are.
83% of the chat saying do not play the song.
Play it.
Now you want to play it because we scored a touchdown?
Yeah, go ahead. Because Gibby scored it.
Because Gibby scored it. I'm getting mixed signals. I'm getting mixed signals here.
Go ahead, scored it. Gibby did it. Gibby had a good game.
What do I do? How do I know? Play the Teletubby song. Oh my goodness.
What are you on the sideline smiling for? It's nothing funny. I stamped I couldn't be on the sideline. I'm telling you, I couldn't. I'm going off on everybody.
I'm going to listen to the chat. Today. 82% of you said don't play it. That's pretty overwhelming. I appreciate you guys that want me to play it, but I said it already. I feel as though, like, why am I even playing the song on this disgustingness? You know, like, it's still a score. Like, man, some crappy fans. I hear you, but I don't think it's a crappy fan thing. I really don't. It sucks. What song? Hail to the Redskins. Yes. Hail to the Redskins.
Screw this game. I want to make my video. Peace out.
It's over. The game's over. We have no timeouts. They got the first down. This game is over. I appreciate all of you. You guys are the real MVPs. And, I'll play this song. I'm not going to sing it. I'll play it to get out of here because we did score a touchdown. I'm not going to sing it, but I'll play it for you as we leave. All right, Jeris is out. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to play the song for you, those who wanted to play it, because we did score a touchdown, but I am not going to sing it. So that's my compromise. I'm not singing. I'm not dancing. I'm going to end it with, I want to hear you yell, woo, at the end of the song. But here we go. Here we go. Touchdown, let the points soar. Fight on, till you have won. Son of Washington. Hail to the Redskins. Hail victory. Braves on the warpath. Fight for ODC. Woo! It's embarrassing. But I can't not. If I play the song, I gotta dance to it. I gotta sing to it, man. It is what it is. But it was terrible. It was a bad day. Bad day. I appreciate you guys for being here. It was terrible. You know, what more can you really say about this? What more can you really say about this game? There's not much positive to say. Honestly, there's nothing positive to say. You get blown out 24 to 8, and you score with a minute and 55 seconds on the clock. Your offense was inept. You had negative 19 passing yards in the first quarter. Or the first half, rather. Negative 19 passing yards! Including the sacks. Negative 19 passing yards. What are we doing with that? But, all right, I'm going to go ahead and go ahead and record my recap. You guys stay amazing. I appreciate you guys for sure. If you don't mind, hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you're new. And if you'd like, you can become a channel member to help support the channel. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys, everybody, for all the super chats. That was a lot of fun. But thanks for just being here and hitting that like button. So, until next time.